Hey Afroblocks, how you doing? Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully it's clear. Starting earlier than scheduled because this one is gonna be, well, it looks set to be a very long ordeal. Well, I shouldn't say ordeal, but you know what I mean. Hey Sean, how you doing? Yes, hopefully epic stream incoming. Hopefully. Hey Graven, how you doing? We're finally doing the all Guinea run today. But basically, we're gonna do all four guineas that are in the world, and we're going to take them as far as possible in the World Cup. Now, I haven't really edited the other teams in the World Cup. I put in a couple of teams, you know, that I want to be in there, but most of the time it's all 2014 teams because those are the hardest teams to play against, and that will give me the best challenge. Our best attempt at winning this would be normal Guinea. They're sort of a 2.5 star team, and they're not too bad at all for a side like they are. Guinea-Bissau probably have no chance. Papua New Guinea definitely don't have a chance, and Equatorial Guinea have a slightly better chance. They do have a decent midfield, but yeah, they don't really have the strike force. So it'll be interesting to see. I need to sort out the groups in a second. Yes, I am a bit early today, so I'm going to just wait a little bit before I start this one, just a little bit, maybe like 5 minutes or so, just to give people a chance to come in, possibly. Yeah, they do have Cater. They do, yes. Navigator. I'm not sure if Navigator is in there, but there is another Cater in Guinea as well. I think his name's Seydou Keita, I believe. He used to play for I want to say Barcelona. I want to say that. Hey MST, how you doing? Hello to everyone else that I missed, by the way. As you can see, I'm wearing an Austria jersey to commemorate this Guinea run, which is completely unrelated to Africa at all. I mean, I could have worn my Nigeria one, I guess, but I'm already wearing this one, so I'm not going to change it. Um, so we need to do the groups. What I'm thinking about the groups is to randomize the groups so it scatters all the teams around and then move one of the Guineas into Group A, one of them into Group C, one of them into Group F, I believe, and one of them into Group H. That means that we'll be in all corners of the World Cup if we go through. Do you understand what I mean? Like if we go through to the knockout stages, the only way those Guineas will be able to go against each other is if they reach the semi-finals. Possibly, but that is if a situation comes up where all Guineas come up against each other, and that's extremely unlikely. As a Nigerian, I wish you wore that 2018 kit. I could change into it. I could change into it. I do have it. It's in the next room, and I guess that would be more fitting in an Austria kit. Hey Bowser, how you doing? But this one's more comfortable than the Nigeria kit because the Nigeria kit that I got is it's not it is a real one, but it's not, if you get what I mean. Like it's not the authentic one. It's not a fake though. It's like it's quite obvious that um it's like a replica. That's what I should say. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to randomize these groups, and as you can see, those groups look okay. We're in the right positions, but I need to scatter these teams around a little bit more. Um, Although, I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Apart from Papua New Guinea cannot be in Group D because I don't want them to come up against Guinea-Bissau if ever. Um, so yeah. Like I said, it's the real 2014 teams, but I've just put in a couple of micronations as well, like Anguilla, Scotland. You get what I mean. I shuffled it around a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep normal Guinea in Group A. I'm going to keep Guinea-Bissau in Group C. I need to move Papua New Guinea probably somewhere into Group F. I'm thinking maybe, yeah, I know Group E is like disastrous. I don't want to be in that group at all. Um, Maybe take out South Korea in that one, put them in Group D, and then have Papua New Guinea in there because that's quite tough for Papua New Guinea, Greece, Honduras, and Croatia. And then Group H is fine for Equatorial Guinea. I think that's all good. Group C is very decent for Guinea-Bissau, Turkey, Costa Rica, and Nigeria, quite competitive. And then Group A with normal Guinea, we got Uruguay, England, and Colombia in there as well, which I think is quite fair for normal Guinea. I think normal Guinea can compete against those teams. Don't know. Um, yeah, I think that looks good. I think I think Anguilla here are pretty much screwed, but it would be funny if they got through. Let's dive into this and see what happens. Let's go into it. I'm missing a couple of chats. Togo E, Group of Death Chain. The Guinea Union. Yes, it is the Guinea Union. Liverpool in the mud right now? Absolutely. I'm so let down by what happened in the last hour or so. But I want to just add something to the Caicedo stuff. 150 million or 140 million, however much it was, is a stupid amount of money. Stupid amount of money for him. He's great, don't get me wrong, but that is stupid amount of money. I didn't even think Liverpool would even bid that much. You know what I mean? I didn't think that Liverpool had it in them to go, oh, here you go, 140 million, Brighton. Like, but also at the same time, we won't shell out that kind of money for Lavia. Do you know what I mean? Like Lavia, we couldn't even pay 50 million for Lavia, but we're willing to get 140 million for Casado. It's really weird. I don't know what our board is doing. It's really bizarre. But anyway, it's fine. Chelsea are probably going to get him. That means that Liverpool will probably go back in for Lavia now, which is basically, it's embarrassing because now Southampton are going to look at that and think, oh, well, Liverpool didn't pay 50 million. But yeah, that's what I mean, Afroblocks. Like, why did we not pay 100 million for Bellingham when he was on the market? Like, why was that not a thing? I don't understand Liverpool's sort of like the owner's mindset. It has nothing to do with Jurgen Klopp. It has nothing to do with the coaching staff. Like I've seen so many people on Twitter say, "Oh, this is Jurgen Klopp's fault" or whatever. It's the board. It's the board higher up. That is their fault. It's their fault. The way they've conducted that business. I'm happy we got McAllister. I'm happy we got Slobozai. Don't get me wrong. I'm really happy with that. But we needed another person, and now we have to go into the Southampton deal again. And exactly, Lavia is going to end up costing Liverpool more money now because now they've played around with the deal too much. And yeah, and now Chelsea have stolen Casado away from us. And it's shambles. It really is a shambles from the club. I support this club as well. Never mind, never mind. We move on. How about Harry Kane going to Bayern Munich? Like, what a transfer saga that's been. I feel sorry for Bayern Munich, who've had to deal with the likes of Tottenham. I feel sorry for them because they had to deal with Daniel Levy, who's arguably one of the most stubborn owners in football. And then they have to deal with Harry Kane's brother as well, right? Who's also his agent. And now I've heard reports that Harry Kane is being held in a family home because he was about to fly out to Munich, and now, um, do you know what I mean? Like, um, he's been held there because people are saying don't fly out to Munich yet, even though the deal is pretty much there. They won't do it. It's just like, what the hell? Apparently, Tottenham are trying to launch a last desperate attempt to keep him at the club. Apparently, that's what I heard on Twitter. Take that with a pinch of salt. But yeah, that is just. It's been a wild day of transfers. It really has. As a Spurs fan, Daniel Levy has been dragging the deal too long. Do you think that Daniel Levy should just sell Spurs at this point? I mean, Spurs are not really going anywhere, are they? They're just sort of like this club who don't really win anything. They haven't won anything for years, and they can't contest for the league if they lose Kane. Um, they only got Son, so I don't know. You need an owner with more ambition. And the players they sign don't scream at me like, oh, we're going to win the league, sort of thing. The players that Arsenal have bought tell me that they want to try and win the league. City as well, last season with Haaland, they want to win the league. They bought Haaland. Negotiating with Levy is like trying to pull a mansion with a stick. Andres Iniesta went to the UAE League. What is he? He's gone there, is he? Daniel Levy doesn't own Spurs. Owner is some. Oh, okay. Oh, is he like a majority owner then? Is it like a majority owner sort of thing? My predictions for this run, says Isaac Fair. Normal Guinea semi-finals, Guinea-Bissau group stage, Papua New Guinea round of 16, and Equatorial Guinea finals champions. I hope so. Our first match is against Colombia. We don't get any training, so that's fun. But we'll see how this goes on. Guinea are quite a physical and tough team, which I think might be able to hold Colombia here to a draw. Maybe. Don't really know, but we'll try it. I have used Guinea on this game in the past. Everything looks good. Let me just check the squad just in case there's some better players on the bench. Bangora seems to be our best player, 76 rated. We've got Kevin Constant as well. He needs to come on. He's who did he used to play for? He was in the German league at some point, wasn't he? I'm fairly sure he was. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly sure he was. And we got Traore as well, left wing. We're gonna need to put him on. Silla is good. I believe Silla's actually faster. Let me have a look. We got Pogba as well, who, by the way, that's Paul Pogba's brother. It is Paul Pogba's brother, centre back there. So I don't know if I should use him or not. Silla's pace is 78. Traore's pace is 89. So I know I'm definitely going to use him. Pogba, let's put him on the... Yeah, we're going to use him. Definitely. 68 rated. Yeah, we got to. There we go. That looks like a decent Guinea squad to me. As someone explained to me why Liverpool pulled out the Kone deal, I don't know. Liverpool keep like declaring interests in players and then going, actually, no. But yeah, right. Time to start this match. I've waffled on for far too long now. So yeah, I started earlier because I thought this was going to be a big run. And yeah. Englishman wearing Austrian kit and playing as Guinea. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Hey Brady, how you doing? I was going to wear my Nigeria kit, which would have been a little bit more fitting. I wish I had a Guinea kit, but there's not really money about. Probably on classic football shirts there might be, I don't know. But our first match is going to be against Colombia. It'll be interesting to see which Guinea does come out on top. I've tried to make it fair by putting the bigger Guinea in a harder group and obviously the smaller Guineas in more acceptable groups. And I've tried not to put minnows in here as well, obviously, because that makes it far too easy. Hey Papa Duada, how are you? Which player do you mean when he said he played in Germany? Kevin Constant, the Guinea CDM. It's 10:40 for me PM. Oh, it's still quite well, it's kind of late, I guess, for you. Guinea versus Colombia is our first match. Hopefully we can withstand the Colombian pressure. Falcao and everybody like that, you know, Cuadrado, James Rodriguez. It's just going to be an onslaught of those attackers coming through. They're ready in Guinea. I'm managing 4 teams today. I don't think I've ever done that on a World Cup run. And of course, 2014 being the hardest of them all is going to be even tougher to get any results, especially with the smaller size. Cuadrado here, he crosses it in, and it's dealt with quite nicely. Bangura, and again, oh, well, that was a great start, wasn't it? Falcao rolls that one in to make it 1-0. What a start for Colombia. Horrendous start for me. Oh, Kevin Constant didn't play in Germany. He played in Switzerland. Oh, that was quite close. That was quite close. It was a stupid thing for Lauren James to do, but it was heat of moment. She's very inexperienced, isn't she? That's the thing. She's young and inexperienced, and the problem is with our media in this country as well. She scored like 1 goal, and everybody labelled her as like a future star, which is like fair enough, you know, like she could be, but yeah, the stamp was just silly and out of inexperience. I'm trying to get in front of my men here. Martinez out to Falcao. Pogba, no defending. No. Oh, thank goodness for that. You should do a UK Virgin Island in FIFA 10. I think I've done that nation before. I did a dual run with them. I did the US Virgin Islands and UK, well, British Virgin Islands run. I did it ages ago, I think. But I might want to revisit it for qualifying one day, because it wasn't a qualifying run, it was a normal run. Almero. There's the possibility Harry Kane could already make his debut for Bayern tomorrow. Ooh, that would be good for Bayern. It's a hell of a signing. I always said that he should have signed for Bayern, like, straight away. As soon as the offer came up, Spurs should have accepted it, like, super quick, instead of just messing around, because now it gives them less time in the transfer window. I don't know when it ends. I think it's like, what, end of August, isn't it, or something? But, yeah, no. Just messing around by Spurs. Here comes Ba. Oh, that was a bit delayed. And you go for it. Saved. Guinea. Yes. Come on. It's Ba. He scores the equaliser for Guinea. And that's our first goal of the Guinea run. The problem with English media, stop overhyping players. Lauren James scores 1 goal and the commentators name her a chica. Exactly. That's what I mean with English media. That's what they do. And then it creates pressure on someone. And then, yeah, you know, it just, it gets to your head, doesn't it? It gets to your head, as it would with anybody that young. That should be a foul, ref. Am I American? No, I'm not American. I'm British. Oh, how did he take that away from me? Oh, good save. That was on the snapshot. Hey, SSG, how you doing? Need to remember with Guinea, especially the smaller Guineas, is not to take players out of position when I'm trying to defend. I'm very guilty in doing that. So yeah, just need to stop doing that. Normal Guinea, it's kind of acceptable, but yeah, try not to do it as well. Okay, that was random. Premier League starts tonight? Yes, it does. Excited. I think Man City will probably blow Burnley away, to be honest. I want to have FIFA 14, but it's no longer for sale. Have you tried Amazon or eBay? There might be copies on there. Off the pitch there. How many guineas are there? There's four guineas in the world. Oh, really? That went straight to him? Okay, fair enough. It's half time. I got FIFA 14 8 days ago. Great game. Remember that weird time when we decided to have our transfer window finished before everyone else, so nobody could restock on their teams? Which league was that? Was that ours? Seeing a lot of people deleting their own messages in chat. I don't know why people do that. It's really strange. I've always wondered why people do that.
Referee ready to blow. 45 minutes to settle this first group stage match. Angura. Diallo.
Ah, poor ball movement from Guinea. If I'm lucky, I might come away with a draw. But if players are just falling over each other... Oh, ref, I didn't even press anything there. No problem, Isaac. Hopefully your predictions will be right. Falcao just scored a semi-diving header, and that is 2-1. Goalkeeper should have done way better there. Oh, the Premiership? Yeah. I won't lie, this World Cup... this Women's World Cup has some of the most biased commentary of all time. Why is that, dude? It depends where you live, doesn't it, really? I mean, you know, if you're tuning in to watch it from England, for example, you're going to get bias because England are still in the competition. Oh, that was a good takeaway. Why are you standing there? Good tackle, but cannot keep the ball. I feel like I got Guinea's best side on, and we have done okay. It's just that goal that we conceded against Colombia, that second one was a bit dodgy, in my opinion. Don't think it should have gone in. That's blocked. Premier League predictions are Liverpool 1, Chelsea 0, or I don't know about that. I don't know. I would have said yes if we got Concede. Real Madrid are considering signing Kepa after Courtois injury. I heard about Courtois. I don't know exactly what the injury was. I can't actually remember it, but seems very serious. And like you said, if they're thinking about signing another goalkeeper, then yes, it's 100% serious. Oh, go on, Guinea. This could be a chance for Guinea. Oh, passed to the wrong man. I should have just shot. I was looking for the sweat. Good challenge there. Go on. Do we go for the sweat in this situation? Yes, we do. It's 2-2. Come on, Guinea. Come on, it's Diallo with the goal. And he's equalised for Guinea. Great goal there. Like, holy smokes, Spain versus Sweden is a trash semi-final? Why is that, dude? After Japan, there's no really good sides left. Have you heard of England? Have you heard of England? Have you ever made a FIFA 10 career mode with Norway? Greetings from Italy. I haven't. I really need to do that one day, but yeah. Greetings back to you from UK. We can pinch a win here, then that'll be absolutely fantastic. Oh, too strong there. Did Liverpool get Casido? No, they didn't. They didn't. Chelsea got him. At this current time, Chelsea are set to sign Casido. Oh, I was about to absolutely unleash a strike there on Colombia's goal. Here come Colombia. They whip that ball in and it's caught. Hey Renato, how you doing? Have you seen England? I watched all the games from England, and although England didn't perform very well against Haiti or Denmark, they still got the job done, and then they smashed China, and then Nigeria, okay, you know, they were all over us, but winning with 10 girls on the pitch is still a good thing, even if it was in penalty shootouts. I think that our next test is going to be super hard against Colombia. They're going to make it super difficult for us. But I still think that England have got what it takes to win the World Cup, the Women's World Cup. I still firmly believe now that England are one of the favourites. Chelsea are also signing Tyler Adams as well. Yeah, Japan were really exciting in the Women's World Cup. They were pretty good in the group stage. It's just, yeah, it's a little bit of a shame to see them go home so early. I wouldn't have minded Japan going all the way. I still believe, though, England. We have France. I thought we had Colombia. Sending love from Philippines. Thanks, love. Which developer, in your opinion, should make the next World Cup game? 2K. 2K. That'll be... No, Liverpool didn't get Caicedo, Jack. They didn't get Caicedo. I can go onto Twitter right now and it'll say Chelsea hijacked the bid. I'm fairly sure Chelsea did hijack the bid. Not a bad result for Guinea, 2-2. It's looking good. Yeah, look, Moses Caicedo just started to follow Chelsea on Instagram. That was 30 minutes ago. 30 minutes ago. So he's going to Chelsea. It's 100% confirmed. Like, if he's following the club on Instagram and stuff like that, he is definitely going to Chelsea. What else? If I scroll down, I'll probably... Okay. Moses Caicedo has just informed Liverpool that he only wants to join Chelsea. Moses Caicedo has accepted his word and only kept Chelsea as personal terms agreed since the end of May. That was an hour ago. That was an hour ago. So it's done and dusted. So we're not getting Caicedo. We're probably not going to get another. We're probably not going to get another midfielder now. I think Liverpool will either just get a desperation buy, overpay for Lavia, or just won't sign anybody at all. That's what I think will happen. Knowing my club, I think that's what's going to happen. Papua New Guinea is our next nation up against a very tough Greece team. I don't think Papua New Guinea even have a chance. Is it worth looking at the squad? Probably not. We've done a run with them in the past on video. Twitter is probably fake. What do you mean? It's coming from Fabrizio Romano. There's no way he's gonna read from LiveScore. No. Fabrizio Romano is a very good source. So yeah, what was I saying? Going back to this Papua New Guinea thing, their squad is not good. There's barely any reason to change the squad unless we get injuries or fatigue, which will happen with a side like Papua New Guinea. Liverpool will panic and get another lone midfielder. Yeah, we will. We'll panic buy 100%. 100%. Knowing my club. It's quite funny how Mark Cucurella went from Brighton to Chelsea and flopped. I have a pretty boring office job for a hospital. The streams have been the only thing getting me through the work week. Thank you, Loco. Thank you so much for that comment. I needed that. Thank you. Thank you so much, Moses. I hope you like it. So we have got Greece, like I said, and tough team. Tough team. Even though they're normally an average side these days, yeah, Papua New Guinea are really going to struggle to beat a side like Greece. I think that we are probably going to concede maybe 3 or 4 goals in this one. Klopp will flop. Maybe this year. I don't know. But he hasn't flopped in his career. Outstanding manager, really, for what he's done. Hopefully 1-0. What? Against France? If we go to the semi-final? I hope England make it. I hope they do. My nation deserves glory. As much as people will probably say that we don't. We do. Like, it's been so many years of just no trophies and stuff. Apart from the European Championships last year. For the women's team, anyway. I think Liverpool have the players this year. I don't know why. Yeah, we're missing some really key roles. Even though we do have good players, we need backups. We need backups and another CDM. We can't just let Henderson and Fabinho go, and then not replace them. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that'll just be unacceptable. Costa and Greece are going to get that. Oh, good save. Mitroglou always usually scores those. If Liverpool get a defensive midfielder like Lavia or Ndidi, who I think they should sign, they'll get into the top 4 again. I wouldn't mind Ndidi. I'll take Ndidi. I said that in the last stream. I'll absolutely take Ndidi. If Liverpool panic, we might see Jurgen Klopp come out of retirement. I think it's... I feel sorry for Jurgen Klopp, really, because it's not his fault. It's the board. It's the board's unwillingness to spend as much money as City, Chelsea, and stuff like that. And this Caicedo situation, we were just unlucky in a way, because what a ball that was. And that was a great chip. I absolutely got marked on that one. And that is 1-0 to Greece. Mitroglou with a really smart chip. I don't think I've ever seen Mitroglou do that ever in my life. But I guess it's against Papua New Guinea, so, you know, what a ball that was. And, yeah, sensational chip. Do I prefer Mane or Salah? Oh, Salah, absolutely. Absolutely Salah. Don't get me wrong, I did love Mane, but I think Mane is kind of like, his career is gone down like that now. Ever since leaving Liverpool, it's gone down like that. You know, you can say to me, oh, but he's at Al Nassr playing with Ronaldo, but it's like, nope, not top level football. Saudi is now a farm fest for aging footballers. Money City, pretty much. Samaras with another one. Yeah, Papua New Guinea are definitely going out in this group, 100%. I didn't know what I expect, really, to be honest, with Papua New Guinea. It hasn't been accepted. I don't know where you're getting that information from. Chelsea, he wants to go to Chelsea. Chelsea put in a very, very late bid, and they pretty much got him. Like, it's literally on the verge of being done. I wouldn't be surprised if they announced him on Instagram later today, like after the medical. You remember these transfers happen within a blink of an eye most of the time. Upega. Oh, great block by Greece. Hey, file name, I'm doing good. How are you? I see you've been playing 2014 World Cup game as well recently. It's good to see other people play this classic. How are Chelsea still not being done for FFP? Honestly, I don't even know at this point. Oh, that was a really poor challenge there. I annoyed my dad for frequently. I kept on rooting for Arsenal or Liverpool to win the league because my dad supports Man United and I hate Pep Guardiola. He wins everything. It's boring. To be fair, if my dad was a Man United fan, I'd probably troll him as well. But he doesn't support United and he doesn't even support Liverpool either. I believe he likes Arsenal. Like, not full-on supports them, but I think he just likes them. I can't stand those English journalists disrespecting the Bundesliga and Bayern is 10 times bigger than Tottenham. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely bigger than Bayern. Tottenham, sorry. Bayern are bigger than Tottenham. Absolutely. There's no way Man City have spent more than Chelsea over the last 10 years. The only thing I'm annoyed at with City is the fact that they keep saying that they spent 50 million on Haaland. I swear down, it was more than that. I thought it was way more. I reckon they secretly paid like add-ons and stuff that we just don't know about. There's no way you're gonna get a striker like Haaland for like 50 million. There's just no way. He makes fun of our season, Brady. It's fine. I get trolled at work all the time for supporting Liverpool. I get trolled by people who are like West Ham fans. And it's just like, really? Like, like West Ham win the Conference League and suddenly they're like bigger than Liverpool? No. That's just the way it is though, isn't it, with football stuff, you know. I troll Man City fans and Man United fans all the time at work. It's quite funny. Papua New Guinea only 2-0 down, not too bad considering they're a half-star team and don't have the talent to match Greece. But here they are at a World Cup doing not too bad. The goals that we leaked were kind of weak, but you kind of expect that from a half-star team. That was a really poor ball by Greece. Can we make it happen here? No, of course not. Through ball. Mitroglou gets tackled. Great tackle. Go on, through ball. Ah, it's always just out of reach.
Intercepted
But the
well.
balls
Ready to
Greece are
go.
playing are not very good. Like,
Fatsidis.
they've done a couple of good things, but realistically, they should be smashing me like
Fatsidis.
5 or
Looking
6
to push it
nil
again.
by now.
Foster.
Go on. I'll be very surprised if I got a goal here. Yeah, exactly.
Kone. Holobas. Fatsidis.
You like my Austria shirt? Thank you. I got it after Euro 2020. When, well, they had a load of international shirts in Sports Direct in UK, and yeah, they were selling them for like £10, and I was like, £10 for an Austria shirt? That's not bad.
In order to get into the situation. So
There was other ones as well, but I don't like. It was just Scotland and Wales, and I ain't wearing any Scotland or Wales jerseys. Not as an Englishman.
intercepted well.
I'd rather wear an Austria shirt.
Taiga.
I'd probably wear a North Korea shirt over Wales and Scotland, to be honest. Ireland, I'd probably wear because I am kind of, well, my family is linked to Ireland, so I wear an Irish shirt. Oh, somehow. Oh no, it went to the wrong person. Papua New Guinea's passing is
Really
just
important clearance there.
letting me down,
Shank.
and it's offside.
Offside. Afraid so.
Not easy, you know,
The
being
rage at the
able
end of the
to
Sri Lanka one.
drive. If you get it horribly wrong, it can cost
Yeah, I
you.
know.
Not there, that was a good
I was
decision.
so close. I was this close to qualifying with Sri Lanka, and it just didn't happen. Heartbreaking to say the least. Oh, what a ball that was.
Trying to harass the
Still
marker
got
here.
9 minutes. It's not been the most exciting game in terms of attack for
10 minutes
Papua New
remaining
Guinea,
to start
but
this time.
come on, you expect nothing less than Papua New Guinea to lose here. Although, oh, I had to shoot. Um, if you call the Bundesliga a trash league, it's because because of the title race, you've never watched Bundesliga. Um, for I've never said
Taiga.
Bundesliga's trash, but I will
Ninis.
I will say that the French league is
Fatsidis.
trash because PSG win it all the time.
Ref's
But
blown. It's a
PSG
foul.
do it through
Some
money
thought that
and
might
stuff like
be
that, whereas
grabbing
Bayern Munich do it a
certainly
bit differently,
one
don't
an
they?
opponent like that.
Where did I get the shirt? I got it from Sports Direct in UK at the time, but this was during Euro 2020 or Euro 2021.
Over the winning
Hi
end.
RD Tube,
Trying to make
how are
the
you
opposition
doing?
lose their grip on this
We're
match.
doing the All Guinea run today, finally.
So, nothing that we can't
Finally, we're
see
doing the
here.
All Guinea run.
2 minutes.
I'm gonna need you to make a run.
Fatsidis.
Greece are
Makes
just
good
too much
defending.
for me here, I think. I might need to try a few more long shots with Papua New Guinea in the future. Playing
Fatsidis.
forward doesn't really
Athanasios.
help
Not
because
stopped.
Papua New Guinea don't have the strength or the passing to
Tries to
really
find some
contest with
space
these
there.
kind of sides.
Got
Greece
through
win
into the
2-0,
attack.
quite a tame 2-0. Unlucky Papua New Guinea. My heart goes out to you, but you've lost your first game. I'm destroying Team Leicester 5-1.
Appreciate you being with us again. Quite a
Oh, I
lot
didn't mean you, Toba. Oh, someone in the chat. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was about to say, sorry. Sometimes I don't know who's talking and who's not. I would wear a Scotland shirt since I am part Scottish and part English. That's cool. I've My family have links to Ireland. My gran especially is I believe part Irish, so that's the only reason why I'd probably wear an Ireland shirt. But England all the way, really. And Croatia as well. Even though I have no links to Croatia at all whatsoever. Hi, Mareza, how you doing? I probably can get away with wearing a Philippine shirt now that I'm married to a Filipina. So, I can probably wear one of those and, people wouldn't like get too upset about it. But then again, you can wear whatever you want. It doesn't really matter, does it? I think we got Guinea again. Like I thought it was Guinea-Bissau. Did I select them all? I'm fairly sure I did, right? Oh no, Australia versus Equatorial Guinea is the next match. That's really weird. That's really weird that it's not come round again. if you know what I mean. Like Group C, Guinea-Bissau. Wait, surely I picked those sides, right? Oh, hang on. No, it's actually doing it like this again. But that's a really weird format. Okay, I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna roll with it, you know, do whatever. Yeah, that's really weird. I thought I'd go straight into the other game. 2028 Euro might be in UK and Ireland, so I watch most of the games. I'll probably go to some of those games if they hosted it, you know, kind of close to where I was. I imagine Plymouth and Bristol would be a candidate. I imagine Plymouth and Bristol would be a candidate for some stadiums. So that's within reach of me. I can still get to London as well, quite easily. Ugh, why are these players like being absolutely idiots there? I managed to recover that. Right. Okay. Cool. There we go. Tobo, the delay between your voice and the gameplay in your Canada run yesterday stood out to me. Yeah, the problem is with that is that I'm using OBS to record the runs now because my AVerMedia thing doesn't pick up my microphone properly, and then I have problems with my microphone, the voice of it, if you get what I mean. Like it will sound like I'm underwater for some reason. I'm trying to figure it out. But when I record on OBS, it'll be the same as the stream sort of thing. So instead of recording the audio separate and the video separate, it will mash it into one. So I can't like move it, if you get what I mean. So sadly, it's like literally like a second out. Literally like a second. It's very irritating, but I have to deal with it at the moment because well, I don't want to sound like I'm underwater for most of my runs because that's really irritating. I hate that so much. Toba Loco with new dress, it's better. Really? What, my Austria shirt? I do have other football shirts. I just find sometimes wearing t-shirts in this weather, in this really like sort of hot, muggy weather that we have in England is just horrible. I hate it. Like it's so restrictive for me, especially when you're sitting in here in a room, a small room with the Xbox, the television, the laptop, the microphone on, all emitting some kind of heat. It's just ugh. But I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it. Um, yeah, so we have got Australia next with Equatorial Guinea, a nation that I've never used, well, never used on 2014. I've used them on 2010. I was about to say Guinea-Bissau is the one that I've never used before. Old Trafford would hold it, so you would watch. You're lucky you're within range of that. I probably wouldn't travel to Old Trafford just to see a match. It's a bit out of my reach. But if they ever did some in Plymouth, Bristol, you know, I'd be more than happy to do that. Not really many players that I can use. This guy is 72 rated. Ensu, he has 86 pace. That's very handy to have against a nation like Australia. You're praying that Australia win. The dress is national team at Austria. It is Austria, dude. It is. I was gonna wear I should have worn my Nigeria one. I'll wear that next time. I'm gonna be gone for 15 minutes, no problem. Ashram is the highest rated player in my Maldives World Cup run. I remember a player like that in my 2010 run I did quite a while ago. Here we are then. Australia versus Equatorial Guinea this time. So how will Equatorial Guinea fare? I wish there was more Guineas in the world. Then we could have done more, you know. I guess in the future we could do a Stan run. You know, like Pakistan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, you know, all the Stans. I guess we could. That could be a future run. That would be a lot of stands. That would be a lot of stands. I want Villa Park to hold a fair few games because that's just down the road. Villa Park's a nice stadium. I really like Villa Park. I remember in the Women's World Cup video in 2019, and you would just shout Duggan. She was a good player back then. Premier League is tonight, not tomorrow. Only one match tonight, though, isn't it? Burnley, Man City. But yeah, I guess you could say it properly, like properly starts tomorrow. I'm a bit nervous really about Chelsea. They've improved, well, they seem like they've improved so much, and there's Liverpool only buying 2 players. So it's not looking good. But you never know. The McAllister and Schlobosai could boss the midfield tomorrow, maybe. I'd love that. The aim for this Guinea run, I believe, is just to get one of them into the knockout stages. I don't think that Guinea-Bissau or Papua New Guinea actually have a chance of getting into the next round, especially now Papua New Guinea have taken an L. Here comes Orr. Oh wow, really? He's got some skills. He crosses that in, and how did they keep that on? I'm afraid to make a tackle in the box because they will go down. You know the AI, it will take its chance, it will go down, award itself a penalty. Down to you. Here comes Randy. This is not the fast dude, right? Crossed in, horrible cross.
Looking to win the ball back. Cruz.
Crossed it again, thank you. He's already done the Virgins before. I could do a rerun with the Virgin Islands again in future because I wouldn't mind doing a qualifying run with both those nations, and I could update the run as well so that the microphone is better sounding, because last time I did it, it was on my old microphone, and my old microphone is not very good. Ensue, that's how you say it. Hey, what a goal! Nice! Ensue has scored, and that is 1-0. What a take by the star player on Equatorial Guinea. Rated 82. I've never heard of this guy. 82 rated, and he slots it in against Australia for the surprise goal. And that was really well taken. Really, really well taken. That caught me off guard, and that's 1-0. Ensue, the Gareth Bale of this nation. The reason why I say that is because Gareth Bale basically carries Wales. So, yeah, Ensue gonna do the thing. Where's my chicken? I don't have any chicken with me. I have a lot of Kiwis. I have some Kiwis with me today. And I have some crackers here as well to keep me going through this run, if it is a long one. I've already eaten 5 eggs today, so that does technically count as eating chicken, really, because obviously an egg is chicken embryo, isn't it, and stuff. So yeah, I have eaten 5 eggs today. This morning I ate 5 eggs, hard-boiled eggs. Straight after my workout, I boiled some eggs. I was like, yeah, give me that protein. Australia. What are they doing? Through ball, here comes Ensue again. We could do it again if we really want to. Maybe not as good. You missed a goal. You missed a goal, Hamlet. You missed a 2-2 draw as well against Colombia. And then you missed me losing against Greece as well. So, yeah. Not an awful lot of surprises, really. Equatorial Guinea do look like they can boss this this kind of side. Like, we're passing quite nicely. Oh, blocked, really? Go on. Oh, I couldn't shoot in time. That's what I love about 2014. It's realistic, but at the same time, it's like, oh, I wish I just had a little bit of that arcadey feel that I have in 2010. If 2010 had Papua New Guinea, I would have absolutely done this run on 2010 because it would have been, well, super long, I imagine. But no, we have to do it on 2014. Oh, really? Stream idea: if you win as a country, you have to try their native foods. So there's no qualification? No, dude. That would take me literally like, well, it'd take me more than all day. That would be like a, I don't know, a 3-day thing if I did that. Think of the amount of matches I would have had to play in that. And plus, in qualifying, you can't play as multiple nations from different confederations. You can only do it in the same confederation, and that wouldn't have worked here, sadly. Looking good so far for Equatorial Guinea. Only the 2 shots, but that doesn't matter. We're still 1-0 up, and hopefully we can see this game out. It'd be very surprising if Equatorial Guinea are the first Guinea to get an actual win, considering that they are one of the weaker ones. Keeper! That was a foul. They tried to draw me out of my comfort zone there. Through ball. Into the middle. Oh, cut out by Australia. Very excellent there. In 2010, it would have worked because no PNG. Yeah, it would have worked qualifying wise, but I wanted to include Papua New Guinea because otherwise people would have just said like, hey, where's Papua New Guinea? And then I would have been like, oh. Yeah, Tim Cahill. Remember the goal he scored in 2014? The worldie that he scored, just like we're trying to do here in Sui. I'm trying to finesse shot it there. We had a couple more shots now. Oh, good takeaway there, and it's blocked by Australia. Header! Oh, what a header! Even Balado, sorry, has scored to make it 2-0 to Equatorial Guinea. And maybe Equatorial Guinea can be the one that we need to push into the knockout stages. Maybe. You never know. A win like this will absolutely skyrocket their form if we can get it. What a header. I don't know why Australia didn't even pick him up. Yeah, sorry, Brady. Sorry. I had to get a win, and Australia stand in my way. I'm quite surprised that Australia haven't actually mounted a better attack. Usually, some of these sides, like Australia and that, are really good on this game. That's going to be offside. What is the goalkeeper doing? What is Australia doing? Greece never did this. Colombia never did this. But why are Australia doing it? Why are they playing like this? Crossed in by Australia, and it's offside. One problem with CONMEBOL, no Guyana or Suriname. They're in CONCACAF, aren't they? If CONMEBOL, if Suriname and Guyana were in CONMEBOL, they would get absolutely destroyed every single campaign. Pretty much every single campaign. Like, I have no doubt that all the other South American teams will walk all over them. Especially Brazil and Argentina.
Cahill. Jedinak. Wiltshire.
For some reason in CONCACAF. Also, it's probably the fact that
Kennedy.
technically as well,
There was danger developing.
even though they are South American, don't they consider themselves to be like more like Caribbean sort of states? Correct me if I'm wrong. Suriname just gives like the vibe that it's more like that. I don't know.
Ivan Bolado. Good interception. He can win the ball.
You're gonna play on FIFA 12? Nice. It's been a while since I've done a run on FIFA 12. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. We're gonna step inside here. We're gonna shoot and we're gonna put it wide.
Didn't catch it right. Came to his weaker side.
Yeah, he's just not so clever off that side, is he?
I don't get why seemingly every South American side can qualify for the next World Cup. It's mathematically harder for South Americans not to qualify. Yeah, that's true. Their group is very favourable. You think there's like what? I don't know how many in total. I think there's like 9 or 10 or something like that. And like 5 of them get to have the chance to qualify.
What a chance.
One of them being through the playoffs. Oh my god, what is going on? Thank you, Danilo. Hey HMS, how you doing?
Juvenal.
Ensu. He's one of the best players on the field, to be honest. Especially for Equatorial Guinea. We're about to beat Australia, which is just wild considering that I didn't even think Equatorial Guinea had a chance. But having an 82 rated player on the squad really does help.
They've hit the ground running.
You love my chicken?
And nothing about these World Cup finals need frighten them now. They look the
10 teams in the group and 6 of them can qualify, exactly. 1 through the playoffs as well. So I think that the new format is going to be better. I hope so. I don't know. 5-2 Fiji and now this. Equatorial Guinea pick up their first win of this campaign. What a win this is. Ensu with a brilliant solo effort in the first half, and then Ivan Bolado with the header to make it 2-0. And what a shock result that is for Australia. They will not be happy about that. I don't think we can file name. I think I told you yesterday that most of the servers for these EA games don't work anymore. These older ones. Even FIFA 19 and stuff like that, which is on the Xbox 360, I don't think, well, it is up, but it won't be up for much longer. I don't own FIFA 19 on the Xbox 360. It'll have to be on Xbox One if you have it. Guinea-Bissau. Why have they got negative form? I want to know why they got negative form. Why have they got negative form? Because it looks like they've already played a game, and I haven't used Guinea-Bissau yet. Am I right in saying that? Like, let me have a look. Yeah, they have. Look, Nigeria beat me 4-0, but didn't let me have the chance to play that game. Look, it says in the middle, Nigeria 4, Guinea-Bissau 0, but I never got the chance to play that game. That is BS. I thought I was able to play, what thing? I didn't take into account that some of the matches happen at the same time. So I'm already starting off at a disadvantage with Guinea-Bissau because they've already been whipped by Nigeria 3 or 4-0. That's unfair. I'm starting off at a massive disadvantage. that's kind of screwed a lot of things up about this run. I did not take into account that that could happen. I hope Paraguay qualifies for the next World Cup. It was 2010 when we last saw that team. They came pretty close to beating Spain as well. Remember? Did they not get to the quarterfinals, I believe? Not a bad little run for Paraguay. But yes, you're right. We haven't seen them since. Back in the days of Roque Santa Cruz. So I kind of got screwed over by the fixtures, but that is fine. We will just make do with what we got. I think Guinea-Bissau are already finished, which is not fun. Already, it's why has it done that? I did my training match, and now what's it doing? What is it actually doing? Am I not playing as Guinea-Bissau now? I just did a training session, and then it was just like, nope, you don't get to play. That's really weird. What is going on in this game? Obviously, I'm in control of Guinea-Bissau. It's just not letting me play as them. That's weird. That's very weird. Imagine if you like played this with friends and then it did that, and then your friend couldn't play your match. Um, I don't know. I don't know. That's weird to me. That is weird. So it looks like Guinea-Bissau are just literally non-existent according to this game. It doesn't want me to play as Guinea-Bissau, and then yet now I have to play as England. I don't know why the game's done that. Don't blame me. It's the game. I'm guessing the fixtures clashed. That's my only explanation. So that's kind of screwed the run over a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Is Man United bigger than Liverpool? Well, you're asking a Liverpool fan, so no. No. They're probably on the same level, if I'm being honest with you. Guinea versus England next. So we missed out our chance to play as Guinea-Bissau. I don't think the game's going to actually allow us to do that. I don't know. Unless it's straight after this game, I couldn't tell you. I honestly couldn't tell you. I mean, by order, it should be this match, then Guinea-Bissau, then the other one. I don't know. But, yeah, I guess you can do a full series run with Guinea-Bissau to make up for this nonsense. Absolutely. I think that's warranted, I think we should do that. If it won't let me play as Guinea-Bissau in the next run, then I'll put Guinea-Bissau on the list to do them in the future. You have a question, Amareza? What is it? You're going to play 2010 World Cup? Nice. It's good to see that people still play these games. Guinea are third with 1 point, which isn't bad. We're against England. This England team, as we all well know, are awful. Were awful in 2014. Horrible, but this game overrates England. We all know how these World Cup games overrate England. But compared to Guinea, England should be winning. 100% should be winning against Guinea. Oh, committed challenge there. And I thought I'd go for it. Why not? Bit nervous about Gerrard being on the ball outside the box. You never know if he's going to hit one or not. Over the top here by England. They're going to cross that in. And it's just whipped away there. I forgot to put on Pogba and the others. But maybe that could work to my advantage in the second half. When I throw them on. Maybe. Good tackle by Leighton Baines. Who was very good back in 2014. Daniel Sturridge as well. That was a poor pass. I should have really looked for where I'm going on that one. You have the UEFA Champions League game on PS2. I have one here on the Xbox, but it's very temperamental. It always crashes, especially when I play certain teams.
England will be expected to win and win well. Conte.
Here comes Ba. I tried to go round there, and it's not going to happen. See you later, Brady. For me, the worst England team was 2008. Yeah. Didn't qualify for the Euros. Pretty embarrassing.
Conte. Found Rooney.
Oh, good ball, but Guinea will retrieve. I have to be honest, it might not be the longest thing, the longest run. I only started earlier because just in case I got into the knockouts and it was an epic run, but I don't know. I don't think that we're getting the momentum at the moment that we need. Only Equatorial Guinea have actually got a win so far. Suarez better than Benzema. I will say that because, well, he was unreal at Liverpool. It was actually unreal. Over the top, James Milner crosses that in, and Guinea retrieve it. Good recovery by Guinea, and now we can push forward perhaps. Here comes Silla out on the wing here, not really covered by England. There could be a chance here if we put it into the bot. Ah, I was expecting that player to go back in on himself, go into the middle of the box. No, he didn't. Obviously, doesn't have the IQ to do that. The football IQ that we want. Oh. Still holding England here. 40 minutes played. Hey Patrick, how you doing? Silla. Ah, really, ref? Hey Oliver, how you doing? On paper, that 2014 England squad looked good. Yeah, it was good on paper. It just never translated. You know, I could sit here and tell you that, you know, Italy were a good team. Costa Rica were a bit of a surprise in 2014 and stuff. But reality is that England should have been doing better in that group. You know, these are Premier League players, paid so much money, you know, just to play football, and they can't even beat a nation like Costa Rica. I mean, credit to Costa Rica though. I mean, they had a great run in 2014. Yeah, Spain versus Sweden semi-final. Yeah, Hodgson's good with like teams like Crystal Palace. Like he's shown that last season. But with sides like England and Liverpool, just no. Made the run a little bit too late there. That's a really good ball. And there's a chip again. That's twice in 2 matches. And it's Ashley Young who's chipped my goalkeeper. I didn't even send the keeper out. Didn't even send him out. So that's another chip goal. And that is 1-0 to England. It took them 55 minutes to break us down. Probably not the best performance England have ever had. But Guinea stood strong. And their defence pushed up too much. Not even in attacking. Just in balanced formation. And that is 1-0 to England. We're going to have to do something. Look, only 1 shot each. And England get the actual chance they need to do it. No. No, game. We do not accept that. Okay, so we're going to have to put on Constant. I want to put on Traore as well for Silla. And at the back as well, I'll leave it for now. I was going to put on Pogba, but I'll leave it. How's the weather there? It's raining here. It's sunny here, and it's kind of hot as well. Not super hot, it's just humid. Come on, Guinea. Through ball. It's a cross. Ah. Where's Casemiro? He's still at Man United. I think he's still at Man United.
Both teams changing things round a little here. Conte, Angura, Diallo, Sayate, Conte,
Decent-ish play by Guinea. As soon as I say that, Milner intercepts. Going against England is really difficult. It can be annoying.
on to Rooney.
Over the top again. They're trying to chase it. Good tackle by Mara. It might be a slender loss here. I don't know. Might have to push Guinea into attacking mode and get them on the right path, maybe.
Sturridge, good defending that, alive to the possibilities there. Diallo,
Ah, England. Let me win. Go on, through ball. Not to that guy. I want it to this guy. Why? What's going on? What was that? That was so stupid. I passed it to the guy on the wing, and the guy in the middle was like really adamant that he wanted that ball. That's really weird thing by the game. Look at this by England. Like, just so like there's so many white shirts around the box. It's crazy.
Theo Walcott blocked the cross. Found Walcott. Wilshere. Here's Daniel Sturridge. Mara.
Oh, come on. That's a through ball. Wilshere gets tackled. Guinea have been good. Like, don't get me wrong. It's just they didn't have the chance. They didn't have the chance to do anything against England here.
Game should be exciting.
Although,
No, it's still anyone's match. Chance here.
oh, what a save by Joe Hart. What a save.
Chances there. The forward nearly got to him.
Do you remember Casemiro played for Porto? I don't remember that.
Sayate.
That must have been very long ago.
This is Baines. They haven't given up. They're not out of this yet, but this may be their last chance to force
Diallo.
equaliser.
Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness. Just shoot there. Do it. Oh, that was a frustrating match, you know, because England got the goal and just went, we're going to sit back. We're going to do nothing. You know, boring play and stuff. Guinea didn't really have the opportunity to go forward that much, but they've shown that they can attack and can be dangerous against the 5-star team. That gives me hope for the last game. Sweden have never been to a Women's World Cup final since 2003, so they have a really big chance. To be honest, like the Women's World Cup has been really exciting. I've actually really enjoyed it this time round. You know, all the big teams going out early, and United States as well going out as well. So there is a big chance for someone different to win it. So that would be very nice, in my opinion. You know, new champions are always good for sports and stuff. So that group down there, I don't know if you can see it. I think you should be able to see it because my camera's not over it. England have got 6 points. Colombia have 2. They drew against Uruguay. Guinea do have a chance, but they need to beat Uruguay on the final match day. England versus Costa Rica was the last game for the group, so why are you acting like it was the first game? I didn't. But England should have beaten Costa Rica because even if it was the last game, you still play for the win. You still have that mentality. We're England. We're not some average side like, I don't know, uh, Macedonia or something like that. We are England, and therefore you should win every single game. You play for every single game. Just because you got eliminated from the World Cup doesn't mean that you can't win your last game. That's a weird mentality. I don't understand. You win every single football game. Doesn't matter if you're last in the group or top of the group, you win every single game. With Japan eliminated, there it will be a new champion. Yes. Yes. Looking forward to it. When you reach 10k subs, you should do multiple live streams about the 2014 World Cup. What do you mean? In what context? Like playing the game or? I'm never gonna hit 10k. Never. Never ever. I'll be very surprised if I do hit 10k. With with all winning countries alphabetically, that would be absolutely unreal. We got Costa Rica, and finally we get to play as Guinea-Bissau, despite the fact that the game has basically screwed me in the first match because of the fixture congestion. So at least we get to play as Guinea-Bissau today, but look at that disgusting form. It is into the ground, and we got 2014 Costa Rica as well. So yeah, basically eliminated. Eliminated. Afghanistan first to Zimbabwe last. That would be mental. That would be mental. No, kiwis, Amareza, kiwis. I don't really like tomato on its own, as in, you know, on its own sort of thing. Not really a big fan. All right then. So, I believe this is our third match, even though, or second, although Guinea-Bissau have already been screwed in the first match by fixture congestion. So, yeah, fun. Fun, fun, fun. I've got loads of kiwis here. I've got loads. I've got a whole bowl of them. Very healthy.
It's actually not too hot either, so it shouldn't affect the tempo of the game.
Firstly, playing of the national anthems of Guinea-Bissau and Costa Rica.
Right, come on, Guinea-Bissau. You've got terrible form, and you're against one of the surprise packages of 2014. But can you do it? Can you do anything to inspire a win? Kiwis are nice, dude. Don't pass up on kiwis. Kiwis are lovely. They're so cheap in England as well.
Referee here
Oh, really? That through ball just went to absolutely no one. My childhood cartoon, Thea? I don't know. If you're talking about like scary cartoon episodes, there's quite a lot. I remember, I remember, like there was a few scary episodes of certain TV shows and that. Like Powerpuff Girls had a couple of scary episodes, like not like scary, but like quite freaky, if you know what I mean. Like a bit like what is this? Um, yeah. Episode Powerpuff Girl called Twisted Sister. I literally just said about Powerpuff Girls, and then you said it in chat. Yeah. Maybe not that one. There was another one. I can't remember which what it's called or whatever, but I seem to remember it was like there's this like devil thing. Oh, that was close. And he's in the episode or something like that. That character always kind of freaked me out. It's a very weird time for cartoons. Like even Courage the Cowardly Dog was like kind of low key, like a bit weird and frightening, wasn't it? Go on. Oh, my YouTube crashed. No problem. Got 2 shots with out of form Guinea-Bissau. It's not too bad for a nation out of form. Seems like Costa Rica just want to stand off and do nothing. Here comes Guinea-Bissau. Oh, not where I wanted it to go at all. Into the middle again. Hit it. Ah, too slow. Your love is kiwi? I love all foods. Food is good. But chicken is the best. But I've already had like I said, I had 5 eggs this morning, so I didn't want anything savory today. Well, for the stream. Go on. Oh, that was close. Very, very close. Unlucky. Guinea-Bissau have had a couple of good chances. They're a decent little side so far. And yet it wouldn't let me play the first game against Nigeria. How dare you, game? Screw Guinea-Bissau out of a World Cup like that. That was close. That could have been a pen if he went down. Oh. Wasn't that more than heights and spiders? Oh, spiders are the worst, dude. I hate spiders. You can call me a sissy or whatever you want, but I hate spiders so much. Like, I'm better with spiders now than I used to be though. Like, if I see a spider, I don't freak out anymore like I did when I was a kid. If I see one though, I kind of just get a bit like, I just jump a little bit, like, oh, there's a spider, sort of thing. But yeah, spiders are the worst. They're literally the worst. And there are people out there as well that go like, oh no, spiders are amazing. And it's like, yeah, from a distance, they are an amazing creature. But not in my bedroom. Not in my bedroom. They're not amazing in my bedroom. Or, you know, in my car. They're not amazing in my car. Oh, heights? I'm alright with heights. I'm okay with heights. You know, I can go as high as possible. That was a good shot, by the way. I can go as high as possible and not feel nauseous or anything like that. I think the only thing about heights I'd say is that when you look down, if you're on a very tall building, for example, and you look down, you kind of think like, oh my God, I'm super high up right now. But I don't like fear it, if you get what I mean. Like, it's more like adrenaline kind of thing. Like, oh wow, I'm so high up, you know. But I'm not scared of heights. But spiders, yeah, that's just a different story. That is just a different story. I would not like to live in Australia, where they have big spiders. They had big spiders in the Philippines. Like, I went to me and my partner went to this cafe in the mountains in the Philippines, in like the hills, like sort of thing, like a mountainous area. And there was a cafe which was suspended over this hill. And I remember going into this cafe, and my partner said, my partner pointed it out to me. She was like, "Look, there's a spider on the tree," and it was one of the biggest things biggest spiders I've ever seen in person, outside of a zoo, outside of tarantulas and stuff like that. It was like a spider, and then it had like a it had a big body, and it had white and black patterns on the back of it. And it was kind of like a zebra sort of thing, kind of like that. And yeah, I just looked at it and I was like, nah, I ain't sitting over there. Because it was just dangling in the tree in this cafe. Like, I kind of get it. It's like one with nature and stuff like that, but at the same time it's like I don't want it anywhere near me. It could be poisonous. But I guess that's the beauty of like countries like the Philippines. They just don't care about that sort of stuff. Whereas in England, we'll be like, oh my God, that's shocking. Do I have a cat? My mum has 2 cats. And I go and visit my mum every 2 weeks, so I get to see her cats. And I love my mum's cats. They're very, very cuddly. I have 2 dogs in the Philippines though, which I plan to bring over to the UK eventually. It just costs so much money. It costs like honestly, honest to God, it costs thousands to bring them over. It's crazy how exploitative that industry is. Like the pet airline industry is just ridiculous. You hate wasps more than spiders? Wasps are really annoying. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not scared of them, but they're super annoying. I have the window's open right now, and we have a plant at the bottom of the house here, and that plant always attracts bees and wasps. I think it's a lavender plant, so I think they like the smell, and obviously the pollen as well. And sometimes they'll come off the plant and come into the room because the window's open. And when you get a wasp in here, it's just, well, it's just irritating, isn't it? They're just irritating creatures. Go on. Oh, not having much luck against Costa Rica here. Not having much luck at all. You know, a draw's a draw. I'll take it, but it's not like, you know, we keep trying to push forward and they just keep being super defensive. Do I like beetles? I don't mind beetles. I don't really get to see many in the UK though. I know we do have them, but we don't have big beetles over here. We only have little ones. Oh, tried to pass it. Go on. Oh, I almost tackled him. Stole the ball almost at the end. That would have been a sensational end. Go on. Oh. Well, Costa Rica have been ultra defensive, and yet Guinea-Bissau have been the ones attacking. It's really very strange. Very strange, especially for a side like Costa Rica, you know, who should be on top of this game. They're not, but I guess they don't really fancy this game. I don't know. Oh, kicked away by Navas. That's probably going to be game over, isn't it? Oh, couldn't even get a word in on the ball there. Couldn't even get a foot in before I got tackled. That's going to be 0-0 at half-time. Not a very exciting game, but Guinea-Bissau will take that because they are the smaller side. I don't mind bees because they're very important for the environment, but wasps are literally there to be annoying. Yeah, I know. Like why did wasps evolve? Like, why? Why, man? They're so annoying. Bees are fine, like you say. They're crucial to the world and everything, but yeah, wasps are just irritating. My favorite YouTuber's talked about the Twisted Sister episode. I've not watched him since. His name is Tuv. I watched Tuv. I like his videos. They're good. I do like to watch his stuff. I think I binge watched him quite over Christmas, I believe. See you later, file name. I just decorated my house from Singapore National Day to Hari Merdeka, Malaysia Independence Day. I'll show you that info on holiday later. Nice. Do you prefer Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network? I like both. Grew up with both. I'd say more Cartoon Network though. I'd say Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls, Ed, Ed and Eddie. You know, cartoons like that were my childhood pretty much. We're gonna have to get our defending stats up if we're gonna do anything against this Greek team. Not Greek team, sorry. It's either Honduras or Croatia. Get those stats up. Even one stat increase will be enough. Do you know an Iranian dish? No, I've never eaten Iranian food. Never eaten Iranian food. I also watched Dexter and Ed and Eddie. Yeah, they're good cartoons, dude. They're good cartoons. Another training session. We're just doing training sessions at the moment. I don't really know what the order this game is trying to do it in. I've never done a multiple run on this game. It seems like 2010 has the better system for this because when we do multiple runs on 2010, the fixtures don't clash. But it seems like here they do, and it's really odd and it's very out of pace. And yeah, I've never quite done it before. Like I said, imagine playing this game like as a party of 4 on the couch or something like that. And then, you know, you're just waiting to play games, but you're just doing training constantly. And one person has 2 matches in a row and the other one can't even play because it's already been simulated. Very strange. Obviously, it was built to only accommodate one player, wasn't it, really? Not to do multiple runs. I barely watch TV anymore. I used to do it a lot when I was young, though. Yeah, me too. I don't watch normal TV anymore unless there's a World Cup on or something like that. If I'm watching something, I'll watch it on Netflix or YouTube if I'm going to watch anything. You should do a trio run with Poland, Indonesia, and Singapore. Oh, what? Because of the flags? That's another good idea. That's another good idea. We've got Croatia, 2014 Croatia, up against Papua New Guinea. Wow, this is going to be really difficult. How are we going to shrug off players like Olic and Mandzukic going forward? How are we supposed to stop that? Here we go then. Second match for Papua New Guinea is against Croatia. Tough test. The toughest test in the whole group for Papua New Guinea. Yeah, he will. He will destroy me. He will. He'll come back. Also do a run with USA, Liberia, and Malaysia. Again, that's another good idea for the future. You're literally giving me free content here for streaming. And yet I'm not paying you. That's fine then. What a ball. What? Hold on. Like literally almost choked on a kiwi seed. That was weird. Ah, Croatia using kiwis against me to try and kill me before this run. Go on.
Check.
This is good play by Papua New Guinea. Quite surprising that we've got this far forward. Okay, well, that was short-lived, wasn't it? So sad Monaco doesn't have an official national team. I know we could have made it a quadruple run with those nations.
Possession being contested here. Schöner. Modric.
Shot, good save. That's good from a 40 rated keeper. This is what Mario Mandzukic was doing before he signed for Yeovil Town. He did, yeah. He was playing at the World Cup against Papua New Guinea. Do a run with Japan, Bangladesh and Palau. Palau aren't on any World Cup game. Not on any World Cup game. If there was a tool to make nations on this game, I would have done it by now.
Couldn't get through. Mandzukic. Utaiga.
Go on. I think, like I said with Papua New Guinea, we need to shoot from distance to get anything out of this match. So next time I'm actually like properly looking at the goal, I will keep shooting from distance. It's a good ball. How are Croatia just standing off of me like this? It's crossed in. And, okay, now we're definitely going to have to try to hit it from distance when we get the ball back. Right, here we go. It's a good chance. Oh, I didn't even have a chance there. Slovenia and Slovakia. That's a good one. A double run with them. Oh no. Good tracking back there by Papua New Guinea. I didn't think they have the strength to shrug off Croatia like that. And again, surprising me here. I have already used Papua New Guinea in the past, so I do kind of know how they play. So, yeah, doing a whole qualifying run with them actually helps to a certain extent. It won't help me when their Croatia are like through on goal in a second. Modric, and it hits the post. The computer can just get away with those kind of shots all the time. Not an awful lot of file name, to be honest. Croatia just peppering me right now. That's a good ball, but how did we get away with that? That was a blatant slide challenge. Oh, this is looking good. Here comes Foster. We're going to have to go for it from distance. I mean, I didn't need to, but yeah. They would have just tackled me. I think the thing with Papua New Guinea is to try and maybe just get a draw out of this group. I think that's the main goal. Go on. Oh, shot again, but it's blocked. Croatia on the floor. Not really doing an awful lot. Oh, Mandzukic, but he gets cut out. I don't think South Sudan are on this game. South Sudan is a very new country. I don't even think South Sudan. Yeah, I think that was like 2018, wasn't it? South Sudan, or 2019. Could have been later than that. Go on. Oh, what was that? Nico Kranjar. Haven't heard that name in a long time. I actually used to really like Kranjar as a player. I always remember the goal he scored against Fulham when he used to play for Portsmouth. I don't know. It's a very, very nice goal. It's basically like a finesse shot. He just takes it outside the box, hits it, and it curls top corner. And I was just like, wow, what a goal. And I always used to get Kranjar confused with Pedro Mendes as well, because they had the exact same hairstyle. I always used to get them confused. It's always just out of reach. Croatia struggling here. Oh, I almost got the shot off there. Over the top, and it's headed away. Oh, we still got it. We're doing well. This is good. This is very good against a side like Croatia. We're frustrating them a little bit. Clear it. Oh, not straight to Rakitic. They cross it in again, and that was just out of reach. Perisic could get it. Harry Redknapp probably also likes Kranjar a lot as well. Yeah, he signed him every single time, didn't he? Even when he went to Rangers, you know, Kranjar just went up there with him, didn't he? Yeah, I wonder. I think Kranjar doesn't play anymore. I believe he retired, didn't he? I don't think he does. Well, obviously he doesn't. Probably not, because he was probably 26 when he was in 2010. So yeah, definitely not playing anymore. I remember Kranjar scored a goal against England at Wembley to knock us out of Euro qualifying. Well, one of the goals that knocked us out, because Scott Carson couldn't keep it in his hands. I believe it was Scott Carson. Yeah, it must have been, because it wasn't Paul Robinson. It was definitely the other ones. It couldn't have been Ben Foster. Go on. Ah, oh, Croatia hitting me in the back like that. Another 0-0 on the cards. I'm sorry it's not been very exciting. I can't really help that with a nation like Papua New Guinea, who just are literally sat here trying to defend. Do I have any icons in my ultimate team? No, I don't. I have a few special cards, but I think they're like team of the seasons and stuff. But I got them for free through objectives and stuff. But they're like bad. They're kind of like bad team of the seasons, considered by the community as bad team of the seasons. Go on, over the top. This is looking promising. Strike that, and it's gone wide. Literally, as soon as I go for on goal, Croatia swarmed me. I forgot Mandzukic played for Atletico before he joined Juventus. Plays for some good clubs. That's why I always say he's like kind of underrated in my opinion. Vukojevic, oh, Kranjar, oh, it's heartbreak for Papua New Guinea as Niko Kranjar, the guy we were talking about earlier, has just scored an 89th minute winner for Croatia. Over the top again. None of these sides, none of these Guinea sides can deal with the over the top through ball. That was a good ball, to be fair. That was a very good ball by, I think it was Vukojevic. And Kranjar scores to make it 1-0 to Croatia. Not too bad, really. I mean, I knew I was going to lose, but we dragged it to the 89th minute. Papua New Guinea, even though they have lost, you've got to kind of tip your hat to them. Although there could be a second goal here. There is. We conceded 2 within like the space of minutes. Ilisevic has scored to make it 2-0. Croatia. Croatia, man. And heartbreak for Papua New Guinea. They're the first nation to be eliminated from this Guinea run. Defenders tripped over each other, couldn't do much about it, shot from outside the box, and yeah, well, Croatia have won this game. Algerian Mapping says, "You are my favourite FIFA 14 YouTuber." Oh, thank you, dude. Much appreciated. Do I have Beckham in my ultimate team? No, I don't. 2-0 to Croatia. Papua New Guinea have been eliminated. Our first nation to be eliminated from the Guinea run. Bayern should have never sold him. Imagine a striking duo of Mandzukic and Lewandowski. It would be unreal. It would be unreal. Two big strikers up top like that. That would be complete domination. More so for Lewandowski's case, I feel. But Mandzukic still would be good. I think Lewandowski will probably get more of the goals. Because he's just that type of player. We got another one, this time with Guinea normal. I don't really know what's going on with this. Equatorial Guinea are still in Group H and haven't been touched. That's fine. Papua New Guinea are out. Guinea-Bissau have still got another game. Okay. So, yeah. It's going okay so far. When will you start showing your face in videos? There's no need for it, dude. There's no need for it. I don't see the need in doing for it. I feel like having a camera in the right hand corner for a normal run. There's no need for it. It takes up valuable space on the screen, and you don't really need to see my face on the thing. You can see it on live stream and live stream highlights, but normal runs, I just don't see the need for it. Can you play with Tunisia? In future I will, but not now. Mario fell off when he went to the Qatar League. Yeah, he did. He did. He went there for like one game and then he quit, didn't he? Like he went there for like maybe like not one game, but I think it was like 5 or 6 or something like that. And yeah, and then he just went, yeah, I'm gonna retire. But you say he fell off as well, but he did win a coaching medal at Croatia as well for winning third place playoff. Third place playoff medal. He would have got a medal for that as a coach, and he would have got a medal for the second place Nations League stuff. So that's still something. He's still winning stuff, so that's cool. Eric Lamela, out of all people, as top goal scorer at the World Cup. Yeah, this game really does throw random stuff. Went to Qatar for a bit, then AC Milan. Yeah, at AC, he didn't really do an awful lot. I agree with you there. He didn't really do an awful lot at AC. He was linked with Manchester United as well along that time, and I secretly like said to myself, I was like, I wish he would go to Man United. I wish. I just want to see him in the Prem. But I think he would have really been... He would have been bad at United, and then everybody in England would have been like, oh, Mandzukic, rubbish. Like, I would have hated that. As a Mandzukic fan, I would have hated that so much if he destroyed his like career at Man United. Because he was linked from Man United. He was. But like I said, I secretly wanted him to do it, but at the same time, I didn't. We got Russia next. We have Russia. Equatorial Guinea versus Russia. Can we beat Russia and go through? If we do beat them, we go through. Solid go through. Do you like Harry Potter? I used to, not anymore. I feel like the Harry Potter stuff like got a little bit like, I don't know. After the Goblet of Fire, I was just not interested after that. But then again, that might have been part of me just because when the Goblet of Fire came out, I think I was like, what? I can't remember. I must have been like early 20s sort of thing. So I wasn't really into Harry Potter after that. Can we beat Russia? We need a big result. Do I like Pringles? Yes, I do. I do like Pringles. I just don't eat them that much. I think Man United signed Cavani instead of Mandzukic back then. Yeah. probably a better buy for Man United, in being honest with you. It's a better buy. You know, Cavani is better,
Can be difficult in these hot conditions.
but I would have liked to see Mandzukic in the Prem. I would have liked to seen it. And I remember as well, ages ago when West Ham they either bought him or loaned him, but they either bought or loaned Emenike. And I was so excited back then to see Emenike play in the Prem. And then he didn't even get a proper start. And then they just sent him back to like wherever he went to. I don't think he even scored when he was in the Prem. And I was so down because Emenike is another one of my favourite players. You know, because he was good at Moscow. He was. But you know, and Nigeria against Bosnia as well. He did quite well in that match. So he's another one of my favourite players, sort of like a cult sort of icon on FIFA, because he was just so good on those FIFA games. Do I live in London? No, I don't. And I'm glad I don't live anywhere near London, because London's not very nice. No, all good save. Cavani signed pre-contract to go to Man United after the UCL final. I do remember Cavani at United, only briefly. I remember he scored a very good goal. I want to say it was against Southampton. He scored like a worldie against them. Come on. Go on. Oh, that was unlucky. Watford signed a Barber around the same time Emenike joined West Ham. Wouldn't that have been just insane if, like, those two players actually got on form again? And then FIFA, I believe it would have been FIFA 18 or FIFA 17. That would have been so much fun again to have Emenike and a Barber running an Ultimate Team again. I used to love those days. Bad pass by Russia, and poor pass by me, and I can't get rid of the ball. That was a poor pass by Equatorial Guinea. Don't lose your form, Equatorial Guinea. We got a rare win against Australia last time out. We can do it again against Russia. We can. Not as good as they are, you know, on 2010. Oh, that was a hell of a ball again. Goalkeeper always comes out for those. You got to kind of remind your goalkeeper, like, hey, stay back. FIFA 16? Ah, yeah. I thought it was one of the two. Like that kind of era. It would have been so fun just to see, like, those players do it again. Because I did it on FIFA 15, like, with those players. And it was so much fun. Loved the soundtrack on that game, by the way. Yeah, it was good. All the older FIFAs have so many good tracks on it. That's why FIFA 23 brought it back. Brought some of them back, didn't they? Because the fans, well, I don't know if the fans requested it, but it's like the nostalgia, isn't it, of like FIFA, like the soundtracks. It takes you back to the old days of the old FIFAs. That's good by Equatorial Guinea. Pushing forward, Ivan Baldado. Bolado. That's what I meant. Here we go. He's running still. He's quite strong, isn't he? Go on. Oh, what a save. The Russian goalkeeper. That's our first real chance of the game. Go on. Through ball. Oh, I just can't quite get it to him. What? Like, I know Russia are stronger than me. They're always going to be stronger, but Equatorial Guinea seemed to be the the most surprising Guinea out of the whole lot. The only reason I say that over the normal Guinea is because, you know, we all know that normal Guinea is okay. Remember that weird Russian side that had Eto, Roberto Carlos, and some other solid players? They don't exist anymore. Kleptrep says Anzi. Yeah, I remember Anzi. Weren't they like one of the richest clubs in the world at that point? And then they just disappeared. Like they're just like not existent anymore. Yeah, because like you said, the owner didn't invest into the team. Crazy, wasn't it? I remember back then everybody was like, "Oh my God, Anzi, like they're gonna be elite," and then like they just completely just disappeared. Did Anzi ever win the league at all? My guess is no. That must be heartbreaking for Anzi fans though, right? Like, you know, get taken over. You're like, yes, like finally investment. Get it? Thank you. And then, you know, your club doesn't exist anymore. What if Mohamed Salah stayed at Chelsea? Wouldn't have been the player he is today. Wouldn't have been the player he is today. He would have been a role player at Chelsea because of Jose Mourinho and the managers they had at Chelsea. Whereas at Roma, he flourished and became a better player. And then when Liverpool signed him, he became way better from that under Klopp's system in the first season. How did we... Oh, I was about to say. Oh, get out, Russia. I'm watching the stream. I'm playing 2014. Nice one. I'm kind of... I'm doing all right here against Russia, considering. Oh, here comes the main man. Oh, look at that. That was incredible. Oh, off the post. Ah, oh, Ensu has got to be one of the standout players that we've used so far. Definitely. It's been very good at going forward and testing these like sort of 4-star, 5-star teams that we've been playing against. Crossed in by Russia. Very wayward ball. Ah, oh, where's that going? They were good on FIFA 12 when you had Roberto Carlos as CDM, who was worth 0, and he kept delaying his retirement in most people's saves. That would have been sick to get Roberto Carlos for like Yeovil in FIFA 12, considering that Yeovil were like, you know, in League One, so they, you know, you probably could afford him. Probably not his wages though. Ah, oh, Russia, let me through. That was a good over the top. Okay, we still kept it.
Intercepted well, taking the pressure off his defense.
What?
Look at this now.
And Sue. They caught me out there, and that's going to be a corner. If KDB and Salah stayed at Chelsea, they'll never be the great player they are these days. Exactly. Because Chelsea don't give those type of players chances. Header. Oh, I thought that was going to go in. It looked like it, but I guess you can't, you know, beat a goalkeeper like Akinfeev like that. Okay. You know what? I'll take a draw at this situation. Russia should have been beating me here. They haven't taken that chance. Well, not yet anyway.
Here come Russia. Got his foot to the ball there. Shagoev.
What? Oh, that's offside. Good. Good, good, good. Do I remember Heskey has skills to pay the bills? I do. I remember that video. Being introduced to KSI back then. Back in 2013-14. Oh my god, Randy. It's Randy! Oh, really? Hit it. Just hit it. That's not a bad shot, but again, we had 7 shots to 1 against Russia as Equatorial Guinea. That's pretty mad. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty mad considering that, you know, this is Equatorial Guinea. Very, very good side. Very, very good Guinea side. Yeah, they still got one more game to play. I believe we're on our final matches for most of these nations now. Like on FIFA 12, you can get David James, the England goalkeeper from 2010 World Cup for £0. I got him for Sheffield United as an emergency goalkeeper. I like David James. I remember when he used to play for Liverpool. And he used to play for Exeter City as well, I remember, for a brief period. Equatorial Guinea are top of the group right now. That's not bad. We could go through with Equatorial Guinea. I like their chances. Adama Traore is close to joining Fulham. That's a good signing for Fulham. That's a very good signing for Fulham. I remember the trio of Cavani, Hamzik, and Lavezzi back in the Napoli days. Yeah, that was good. That was a hell of a Napoli side. Don't know what happened there. That was a bit weird. I just saw all the players just lined up in a line. There we go. Training drill done. Easy. Get the stamina and pace up. All right. So we got Guinea now in their 4th match. They're in a bit of trouble. We got Uruguay next. That's not fun by any means. But at least the form isn't that damaged. You know, it's not like sinking into the ground, I believe. Yeah, it's not that bad at all. That the game's been generous there because we lost against England. So yeah, we'll take off Silla because he's out of form. We'll put on Traore. We'll put on Constant as well for Bar. And I want to put Pogba on as well for this last match. Just get the best players on and just see if we can do anything against this type of side. It's going to be so hard against Uruguay. Do I like octopus? As in like eating it? No, not really. I'm not really into like squid or seafood or anything like that. Remember Monaco had an insane team back in 2016? They had Mbappe, right? Like coming through their system, didn't they? They had Mbappe. Back on FIFA, the older FIFAs, he was called Mbappe Lotin. I remember I actually signed him for my Yeovil career, sort of thing. He didn't develop as well as he did, obviously, in real life, but still, I picked him up. Guinea versus Uruguay, it's the final set of matches. A few of these Guineas are going to start to fall out of this World Cup, I think. I think this Guinea will be the one to go out first. Well, no, actually, Papua New Guinea have technically been eliminated first, haven't they? So, yeah, this Guinea, not really fancy their chances, but you never know. You never know. It could be all right. Uruguay might have a stinker against us. I love how I tackled him and the game's just like, nah.
opponent's mind there. Here's Diego Forlan. Suarez in the direction of...
Oh, where's the foul, ref? Where are you seeing these fouls? Pogba with the yellow card. That's as much as he's done all tournament. Suarez. Oh, that was close. AI is very good at those free kicks. Harry Kane finally got the green light to travel to Munich now, so it's done. It's officially done. Harry Kane is a Bayern Munich player.
Easy enough for the defense. Poor corner, really.
Diallo. Now, is Diallo quicker than Cáceres? He should be, really. Oh, that was a poor ball. All I wanted was a bit more pace on that. Getting covered quite a lot here. Ah. Why do the bigger teams always, like... Well, when we played England, they just sat back after their first goal. And I might get that here, you know. Ah, Cáceres. Dybala was at Palmeiras at the time. Dybala, I remember when he broke through, like became a decent player, because someone used him against me on FIFA. I think it was FIFA 15, and I was literally like sat there. I remember I was sat there in my room thinking like, who the hell is this guy? This like Dybala guy. Little did I know that he would turn out to be one of, you know, the best midfielders at that time. That was close. Announcement by Bayern could be today, but Kane still has to do his medical and contract, so maybe tomorrow. That would be a bit of a hammer blow for Spurs, who are playing tomorrow. I believe Spurs are playing tomorrow. I know they know that he's gone, but just the announcement itself, the players are going to see that and think, oh, well, where's our goals going to come from? Like, where are Spurs' goals going to come from, apart from Son? Like, Son, he's a winger, so, you know, he's not going to be... They're going to miss Harry Kane. They really are going to miss him. Go on. Oh, go on. Yes. Yes, Guinea. Come on. It's Traore. And it's 1-0 to Guinea. That was so lucky. Super lucky. Super, super lucky. It bounced out. Their own players got involved with that goalkeeper pickup. And that is 1-0 to Guinea. Loco, have you ever done a race for life? Yes, I have. I've done a race for life. I have a medal up there. I can probably show you. It's 2019. I did the race for life. Yeah, there it is. That's my race for life medal. I did it in 2019. I usually do it with work, because they usually organize it and stuff. So I believe I can't remember how many miles it was, but it was quite back in 2019. I struggled. I think now I wouldn't struggle as much, but yeah, I was I was very unfit in 2019, like cardio wise. But now if I did it again today, I'd probably be a bit better, considering I work out a lot. So yeah, race for life is fun. I like race for life. It's good for a good cause as well. Diallo. Comes Conte. It's just offside there. Which type of Xbox 360 do I have? I have the new. It's like a black one. It's like one of the newer ones. I don't know what it's called. I used to have, you know, the chunky white one, but that broke sadly. So I had to get the new slim, like black one. I can't remember what it's called. I really, really want to defend this. I really need the chance to go through. Because England are playing Costa Rica. Is it Costa Rica? No, I don't think it is Costa Rica. It's someone else, isn't it? I can't remember. But I really need to defend this lead. And Diallo is running through. And that's a ball. Down to you. Oh, it just didn't do it. Oh, come on. It did not sit up for me there. And back into the area there. Oh. Oh, that was weird. That was such a weird ball. Why is the passing on this game very weird? Can you have a stream where you teach your wife how to play FIFA but not in video format? I would, but she's not here with me. So when we finally pass the visa process, we can do stuff like that. I'm going to do my player manager career with Yeovil Town on FIFA 12, and I'm going to create you, Loco, as the player. Nice. Hopefully I'm rated 99. Where is Lorenzo Insigne? Is he still at Napoli? No, he's I believe the last time I saw Insigne, he was in I actually can't remember now. No, I actually don't know, to be honest, dude. I don't know. I was going to say MLS, but yeah, it's not MLS. That's someone else. That's another another small Italian player. You know what I mean? I can't remember his name. He used to play for Toronto. Man, it is getting hot in this room. I can feel like my skin getting hot. You know what I mean? When it's about to sweat. Not a good look. Do you remember Golan? Yes, I do. He was a very good midfielder, wasn't he? But he has disappeared, like you said. I just don't know where he's gone. What happens to these footballers? What happens to these footballers? They just fall off the face of the earth. Like, unless your name is like Ronaldo or Messi, you know, you're not going to stick around, are you, really? Or have people care when you retire? Unless, like, you know, you're an Iniesta or someone like that, maybe. You have to be, like, literally an icon of, like, the game to get any kind of recognition when you retire. It's kind of sad, really, because, you know, there are good players out there that didn't quite have the careers that they would have wanted, and perhaps other people would have wanted. That's a good ball. Bangora. Oh, it's always so late. Like, I always think I can take an extra touch, but the goalkeeper just charges out as soon as it happens. It's quite clever by the AI to bait me into that. Have you ever heard of a new sitcom on BBC One tonight? No, I don't know what it's called. You didn't say what it's called. I don't watch normal TV anyway, so I probably won't watch it regardless. I used to watch that sort of stuff when I was a child and stuff, like when I'm a teenager. I used to watch funny stuff on television all the time, but I don't anymore. Like, I used to like binge watch like South Park and Family Guy and stuff, but I just don't anymore. Constant? Oh, that was unlucky. Funny how Messi is the 4th highest scorer in Inter Miami history. Insigne is playing in the MLS for Toronto. I was actually right about that. That's insane that I just pulled that out of my brain like that. I don't know where I got that from, but yeah. Yeah. Golan would have been even better if he didn't have a bad attitude. He does seem like that type of player, doesn't he? That has a bad attitude, you know. He just looks like it. Diallo into the box. It's cut out. There's only one person back here, and it's Pogba. This is it was very good play until I got hacked out. Yeah, still 1-0, 12 minutes to play. Guinea might have rescued this. It depends on what happens in the other game, because England have already gone through. So if they lose, then, well, screw you, England, for screwing me over in the process. Come on, make the run. Oh.
Uruguay needed an improvement in this second half. They haven't made it happen.
Guinea have done exceptionally well here against Uruguay. He's playing for a local side, Luis Suarez. Last time I saw Luis Suarez, he was at his boyhood club, Nacional. He used to play for Nacional. Well, he went to Nacional, and I believe he won the league in Uruguay. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm not sure where he actually is now. I believe he might be a free agent very soon, and that's why Inter Miami were kind of interested in him.
Alert play there, had to make the interception. Gonzalez. Here they come again. This may be their last chance here to get something from this game.
Poor ball. No, oh, this game, it always happens. Guinea have been eliminated. Ah, Cavani, 90th minute. Oh, that is so tragic. I could not get rid of it. And Guinea have bottled it. Oh, bottle Loco happens again. Damn it, I couldn't get in front of him. He just turns around and shoots. Which one, file name? I think you might have spoke a little bit too late there, Pizza Man, because it's game over and we bottled it. We have bottled it. Guinea did well, honestly. Guinea did do well, but we should have won that match. We should have. Cavani scoring in the 90th minute. Do you remember Anderlecht? Nowadays we can't see them. Oh, I do know Anderlecht. I thought Anderlecht is still around. I thought they are. Yeah, boo Uruguay, boo Cavani, boo. They ruined my chance to go through. England beat Colombia 1-0 though, so that might mean I might have snuck through, because I don't know. Let's have a look at the group. Oh, no. Look at that. Look. The same goal difference, the same points, the same wins and losses, but Uruguay pinch it. Oh, Guinea. I really did try in that situation. But, oh, Guinea. That's so unfortunate. That situation. Oh, Guinea. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. So that's the... biggest Guinea eliminated already. Papua New Guinea is up next, and they've already been eliminated. So that's 2 Guineas knocked out already. This is going great. Definitely have to do this with like all the stands, like I said earlier. You know, Pakistan, Kyrgyzstan. You know, that would be really good because there's loads of stands in the world. Like when I say loads, there's about like 6, probably. Unlucky, yeah, man. Very unlucky. That situation was so unfortunate. If we won that game, we would have gone through. 100%. 100% gone through. But Cavani stole it from us. Surely Colombia would have qualified. They lost against England on the final day. I don't really know the logistics of the actual thing. Did Colombia beat me? No, they drew 2-2. So... either England smashed Colombia and put their goal... I don't know. I don't actually know. I can hear the English yelling it's coming home. Oh, yes. If in that situation, yes. Guinea-Bissau are up next, and I believe they have Turkey. Turkey. for the last match of this run we're Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau are technically already out, I believe. Maybe not. I think they need a win, just like Guinea did. Call that K-pop challenge because fans of K-pop groups are called stans. Yeah. If I put anything about K-pop in this stream or whatever, I'll get messages on Twitter from K-pop stans. I'll get death threats, stuff like that. They do that, by the way, for people who don't know. People do that. If you insult K-pop, your life is in danger. 100%. All right. Next match then is Guinea-Bissau versus Turkey. If we win this match, we have a chance of going through. We got screwed over, like I said at the start of the stream, by Nigeria. Because it didn't let me play that match. So it handed me a 4-0 loss. Can Guinea-Bissau do anything against Turkey? Literally, I've created you. I've made you a left midfielder with really overpowered stats. You could realistically play anywhere, even in goalkeeper. That does sound like me in real life, to be honest with you. It does.
It's decision day in this group, a decision that will be arrived at here and elsewhere. They really don't know what they need in order to get through, not a kick-off anyway.
Loco, do you remember the Momo challenge? I do. I do. No problem, Amaretta. Yeah, I do remember the Momo challenge. I remember, like, people getting, like, scared over that image or whatever. Like, even people not aliving themselves over it as well. I literally hate challenges like that in social media. Like, it just shows really the stupidity of like some people, really. Like that time on TikTok where people ate washing detergent powder, you know what I mean? Like the tablets. Like, why would you even do that? Just don't understand. I remember Lukaku, big hair, he played for Anderlecht. I always remember that image of Lukaku when he's playing for like the under 17s or whatever, and he's like this big hulking like teenager, massive, and then you've got all these like basically they look like little boys compared to him. It's just such a funny image. Lukaku has always been a beast, but I don't think he's been that brilliant recently, to be honest. I think he's quite average. People always say like Lukaku's good. It's like, not good. He's just decent. Oh, Guinea-Bissau coming close there. Loco, do I have Apple Mobile? Yes, I do. I do have an iPhone. I do have an iPhone. If Guinea-Bissau win here, they will go through, I believe. I am believing my own delusion, but here comes Turkey. Oh, very close. Good save by Guinea-Bissau. Our best chance still remains Equatorial Guinea. That was a good turn, by the way. Very nice turn. I want to get through at least to the round of 16, just because when I do the stream highlights of this, at least I got something decent to put out. And I don't want you guys like waiting here on the stream just for 4 group stage eliminations. You know me, I love my group stage eliminations, but yeah, 4 in a row would be a bit too much. I'm making you a virtual pro in FIFA 12. Remember Axel Witsel leg breaking challenge? I remember Axel Witsel not getting added to EA Sports challenge, even though he was a very good player back in like 2017-18. Remember that when Witzel's face wasn't added to the game, so they just kept using like a standard player face for Axel Witsel? Remember those days when EA were that lazy, and they are still lazy now? Oh yes, come on, it's Leo Ciso Sammy with the goal. What a name that is. And that is 1-0 to Guinea-Bissau over Turkey. The Turkish can't believe it. They are like, who is this team? Who is this team? A bunch of amateur footballers. I don't know if that's actually true. I'm making Yeovil Town has given us a 700k with 70k wage budget. That's quite high for Yeovil. I mean, maybe not these days because we just got taken over, so we probably have money in the bank. But yeah, back in like those days, it was quite a lot of money for a team like Yeovil. Over the top, Turkey trying to go through. No. Which rating do I want to be? Do it like, try and do it realistically, I guess. Put me like as a 60 rated player or something. I remember what happened to Axel Witsel, what happened after Dortmund. Where did he go? Did he go China? Or, oh no, Atletico Madrid, sorry. My bad. No! Oh, good save. Oh, please don't bottle this. I need one of the Guineas to go through. Witsel is Atletico Madrid and he's kind of finished. Yeah. I thought they scored that. That's outrageous from Turkey coming that close. There's a player named Bruno Fernandes. Yeah. I was just about to say that. There's a defender on this game for Guinea-Bissau called Bruno Fernandes. Maybe that was the Bruno Fernandes that Man United wanted. Instead, they got a really awful crybaby midfielder instead. Who are your 3 teams to go down? What, this season in the Prem? Luton, Wolves, and Sheffield United. I don't think Sheffield United will stay up because they sold all their best players. Just like, why would you do that? Why? Didn't press any buttons, so the foul didn't count. That was very smart, big brain play from me. And that's offside. Remember the glory days of Yeovil when they reached the championship? I do. I actually went to Wembley that day. I had a massive flag on my back, and when that first goal went in from Paddy Madden, like, went absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it when we went up. It's just like that for me was one of the best days I've ever experienced in a football match. Obviously, you know, I've experienced the Barcelona comeback and AC Milan comeback in my life and stuff like that, but that wasn't in real life, as in the ground. That was on television. But being there just made it so much more special. Did you see Sheffield United have the weakest squad in the league? Yeah, they do. Their squad depth is not very good. But they can still make transfers, of course. They still got time. But my fear for Sheffield United is they don't have that pull. They just don't really have that pull like other Premier League teams around them do. Did you hear that Chelsea tried to sign Tyler Adams, but it's off because Leeds couldn't come off to an agreement? Oh, okay. We're talking about that earlier, but yeah. My choices are Bournemouth, Everton, and Sheffield United because Everton deserves to get relegated. I really hope Everton get relegated, but they always keep surviving. Last 2 years, they just keep surviving. It's super annoying. And the weirdest thing about Yeovil side is how they have a 38-year-old Nathan Jones. Nathan Jones was a good left back at Yeovil, but and he was a decent manager when he was at Luton as well, but he made a clown of himself at Southampton massively. Why did he say those things like he said? He shouldn't have like done that. Too bad Yeovil jumped off the slope, literally, dude. Like, no investment. You know, all that kind of stuff will lead to 4 straight relegations or 3 straight relegations. And now we're in National League South. Luckily, though, we do have a new chairman and we have new players. There's more money in the club and stuff like that. So fingers crossed that one day Yeovil can reach League 2 again. I'd like that. Just League 2. I wouldn't mind at all. Just get them back into an EA Sports game, please. Because I wouldn't mind that. That's a good ball. And not Equatorial Guinea, sorry, Guinea-Bissau miss it. I'm getting my Guineas mixed up already. Do I like Dennis Bergkamp? Yes, I do. He's a quality player. Quality player. He was a quality player, I should say. Why did it come up with Costa Rica 1, Nigeria 0 twice? Was it VAR? Was a goal disallowed or something? That would be wild if the game had, like, that kind of thing. Oh, dude, what is that guy doing? He screwed me over. Now Turkey have got a free corner out of it. Good defending. Cezinho. Through ball to Di Carvalho. And he doesn't quite get there. Awful ball by the goalkeeper. What is that? Sometimes that happens on this game. I never really explain... Never explained to me why that happens. Oh, come on. Please don't bottle this. I need another goal, really. To just seal this result. Like, Turkey aren't like the best team in the world, so if we can pull this off, that would be amazing. That would be incredible. Oh, random through ball. Oh, don't you dare over the top me again. These kind of matches are really so hard to win. Oh, really? That was good control. Very good control. Scunthorpe went through hell also. Yeah, dude, they did. They really did. There was a lot of mismanagement at Yeovil and Scunthorpe as well. But, yeah, from my end, obviously, there was a lot of mismanagement there. Club wasn't run properly. Not in the best interest of the fans. Why did that happen? Like, why did it not go to the player that I wanted it to go to? Seems like 2014 is just being a bit irritating. Like it always is. Like it was the other day with our Yeovil streams. Over the top again. I really don't want to press B in the box because I know for a fact that AI will go down. How are you tackling me from behind like that? Good save. Last time Turkey they reach the third place playoff. To be honest, Turkey hasn't qualified for the World Cup in the last 20 years. It actually has been 20 years. It's actually mental. Obviously, they went to the Euros in Euro 2008 and Euro 2020. But World Cup rise, they haven't actually been at the tournament, which is a massive surprise for a nation like Turkey. You know, Turkey are, you know, a big footballing nation. Surely they would be there, right? That's a hell of a ball, but no. What's the best football game I've been to? Probably the Yeovil one against Brentford, playoff final. That was the best one I've been to. Which FIFA game do you play on Xbox 360 when I don't record or live stream? I don't know. Usually when I don't record and live stream, I'm playing FIFA 23. But when I'm recording or live streaming, I always play on the older games. Just to do a series and stuff like that. I don't really play it leisurely anymore, to be honest. Ever since I started doing stuff like this, I don't really play it leisurely anymore because I'm doing it all the time on the channel. You know, doing it leisurely doesn't matter because when I'm playing it for the channel, I'm still playing it for fun in a sense anyway, like I'm doing today. I'm having fun with it. So yeah, I usually play the more modern ones. There we go. Cezinho. What a goal. And that is 2-0 against Turkey. Guinea-Bissau might have rescued their run. They might have done it. They might have done it. That's insane. On the final day, Guinea-Bissau of all nations, a 1.5-star team, or maybe even a half-star team, have just beaten Turkey. We just kept being annoying in that game. We just kept being annoying. Just kept getting in their faces and stuff. My transfer policy for Yeovil is don't spend too much on transfers, but bring in free deals and loans. Pretty much like Yeovil's old transfer policy then. Pretty much. Imagine Russia versus China in the World Cup qualifiers. They're like best friends though, right? Aren't they? Or they just like tolerate each other? One minute I hear that Russia and China are friends, and one minute I hear that they hate each other. It's really weird. I don't know if that's just Western media being a bit like, you know, weird. But yeah, that's what I hear. I signed Bruno Bernier from Leicester City for 50k to replace Nathan Jones. That's a good signing. I don't know who Nathan Bernier is, but a good signing. We'll kick it away, and Guinea-Bissau have won the last match against Turkey. Even if they don't go through, that's something special. Something special to go out on. I believe from the celebrations, I haven't gone through because usually when you go through on the group stage, the confetti comes down. I don't know. Turkey could maybe have a better chance of moving to AFC. I don't think they will. I don't think they'll move to AFC. 2002 was a very weird World Cup, to be honest. It was a little bit, wasn't it? It was. I don't really remember too much about it, apart from England losing against Brazil in quarterfinal. Was it? Or was it semi-final? I can't remember. Where David Seaman got lobbed on his line by Ronaldinho. Oh, look at that again! Oh, look at that situation. Everybody got 4 points on the final day. Because Costa Rica beat Nigeria, they go through instead. And we needed more goals. So if we didn't lose to Nigeria by 4-0 when the game, you know, when the game basically simulated it for us, even though I didn't want it to happen, we might have stood a better chance of going through. That is desperately unlucky for Guinea-Bissau, but hey, you know what? If they're getting 4 points just like the rest of that group, then fair play to Guinea-Bissau. Fair play. They were a good little side. They were a good little side. Don't get me wrong. No, very good little side. I believe we've still got 2 more matches to play in this stream. And it hasn't been as long as I thought it would be, which is quite nice. I'm just going to do pace. I don't really see the point in doing others. Mostly because of the whole South Korea situation. Yeah, it was a bit odd, South Korea getting that far. So many theories about it being rigged. I don't really know what to believe. Obviously, the refereeing in the Italian game versus South Korea was just abysmal. But, yeah, I don't know. Yay, Guinea Cup. Yeah, sadly, you've joined where some of the Guinea stuff have actually, well, some of the Guinea teams have been eliminated already. All right, so we got to play this match. It's against Honduras. Let's just play for pride. You know, we can't really do anything about it. We're already out with Papua New Guinea. Let's just play for pride and see what happens. Okay, cool. That's cool that Honduras have their licensed kit. I didn't realize that. I guess they actually qualified though. See you later, file name. It's actually like boiling. I might have to open the windows. Give me a second. Oh. Oh. That's a little better. Look at the highlights of the South Korea games against Italy and tell me you can't tell me it's rigged. Is that to the guy that said it wasn't rigged? I honestly think that those decision makings in that game they were abysmal, like I said. They were very abysmal. Let's just get some pride from this game. Maybe try and get a win. We haven't got a win with Papua New Guinea. We came close against Croatia, but then they downed us in the 90th minute. Pachi Sung was a really underrated midfielder. Oh yeah, I agree with that. He was good for Man United, dude. He was good. I will say that as a Liverpool fan. He was good. I would have loved a player like him at Liverpool. Would have loved it. Instead, we bought players like Ricky Lambert and Charlie Adam. So yeah, you can pretty much tell the direction we were going in back then. To be fair, the two of the eliminations that we've had with Guinea and Guinea-Bissau, they were not that bad. We didn't get stomped in those groups. We only got grouped out by goal difference on both of those two runs, so that's not too bad. Papua New Guinea are probably the least surprising, but I'd say biggest failure because I didn't actually get any points yet in this group. So it's all down to Equatorial Guinea. It's all down to them, whether or not they can do it. I hope that it's a decent-ish opponent as well. I hope it's someone easy. Someone that we can, beat quite simply. With Japan eliminated, we have a first-time winner in the Women's World Cup. Yes, I'm excited, dude. I'm hoping it's England. No bias at all. But yes, I really hope it's England. That's a good pass. Oh, just let us have one, please. Hey, Isaac, how you doing? Imagine Equatorial win it. Yeah, imagine. That would be amazing. Don't forget about Milan Jovanovic and Paul Konchesky. At least Liverpool went in the right direction when we finally signed Coutinho, who was it after that? Suarez, or was Suarez a little bit before then? I can't remember. Suarez was like 2013-14, wasn't it? Liverpool went downhill. Oh, way before that. Yeah, Suarez was after that. So yeah, we did go in the right direction in the end. But yeah, there was some horrific signings that we made. Andy Carroll, Ricky Lambert. Honduras tried to dive against me there. I can't believe that wasn't even a penalty. He literally went down like a sack of potatoes. Go on. That better not be offside. Ah, it's marginally offside. England got Colombia. Imagine if it goes to pens like the 2018 Men's World Cup. I really hope it doesn't. That Nigeria penalty shootout was not great. I think Roy Hodgson didn't make a single good signing for Liverpool. I legit think you're right, actually. There was no good signings there at all in the Hodgson era. No, how did we live through that as Liverpool fans? You cannot say I'm not a strong person if I still supported Liverpool after that, because that was a horrific time. But then again, all teams go through that phase. Man United in 2014 as well weren't very good under David Moyes. Is Skirtle retired? I believe he has. I believe Skirtle has retired. Because I think he played in the Liverpool Legends game a while back. So, and only retired players play in that game. Is Skirtle retired? Sorry, I read that. Liverpool is too big for Roy Hodgson? Oh, yeah. And England as well. England was too big for Roy Hodgson as well. Go on. Oh, it's always just like that. Oh, the passing from Papua New Guinea, as you expect, is just not amazing. Tackling wise, they're pretty decent. You know, Honduras, um, you know, they are a three-star team, so we are able to catch them a bit better than Croatia and Greece. But yeah, half-time 0-0, I'll take it. Pepe Reina overrated? Nah, dude, Pepe Reina was goated. He was good goalkeeper back then. Good goalkeeper. Not as iconic as Dudek. Jersey Dudek was a great goalkeeper for us, winning that shootout, that Champions League shootout for us. What an absolute hero. Do you think City will destroy Burnley? Not destroy, but definitely beat them. Definitely beat them. I think Burnley are a very different team under Vincent Kompany now. I think they might surprise a lot of people in the Premier League. I think City will probably win maybe 3-0, which is not destruction. It's just a normal result, really. We're not really keeping up with Honduras. And that's cleared by Papua New Guinea. Good hustle on the defensive end to stop Honduras, sorry, from scoring. Come on. Oh, it's tackled. Papua New Guinea. They have a legitimate chance. Oh, it takes so long for them to shoot. Hodgson at Liverpool signed Christian Paulson, Joe Cole, Brad Jones, Paul Conchesti, Milan Jovanovic, Raul Morales, and John Joe Shelby. Oh my god, those names just make me want to like curl up on a ball and go to sleep for another 2 years, just like in the Liverpool days. Like, I don't think back then those players just didn't inspire anything from me. They just didn't. They were just not that brilliant at all. The whole squad was just like, what are we doing? We're so lucky to have the players we have now. Alexis McAllister was a good signing. Yes, very good signing. Sucks for Burnley. Welcome to the Premier League. Your reward is facing City. Pep Guardiola versus Vincent Kompany. What a way to kick off the Premier League. If I was Alexis McAllister, I would have just stayed at Brighton. I mean, yes and no. Liverpool is a way better club that he could probably develop better. He did well in pre-season as well, McAllister. Don't get me wrong, Brighton are a good club, but Liverpool do have better facilities and trainers out there. And to be honest, a club like Brighton wouldn't have been able to keep McAllister for very long after he won the World Cup. His demand would have gone through the roof. You know, even if he stayed on for another season. Gareth Ainsworth for £0. Why do I recognise that name? Why do I think he's like a presenter now or something? Jamie Vardy of Brighton. He could have. I mean, he was last year. They still got Matoma. You know, Matoma's still a very good player. And Brighton always seem to have the knack to find really good players from either their own academy or like random other leagues. They always have that knack. They obviously have a brilliant scouting. because they always find wonder kids for some reason. Like, who was that guy that came? Like at the end of the season, last season, there was a guy who scored an absolute worldie for Brighton, and he played the other team off the park pretty much. Oh, Honduras has scored, and 85th minute, Costly has scored to make it 1-0. Gareth Ainsworth is the manager of QPR. Ah, that's why. That's why I heard that name. I can't see Man City destroying Burnley now that Burnley signed Trafford. Burnley will probably lose either 2 or 3-0 tonight. Probably, realistically, they'll probably just lose 2 or 3-0. You know, City are still monstrous. They're still a monster team, aren't they? Papua New Guinea are going to leave this World Cup without a win, without a goal. Sad to see it, really. But it is what it is. It's part of the game. Smaller teams do get dunked on at the World Cup. And Papua New Guinea are just an unfortunate sort of another statistic, I guess, at this World Cup. Good challenge. We still got a chance. We could push here. Guinea-Bissau. I couldn't turn, and I always forget how much time I have on the ball with a side like this. Crossed in. Oh, can we have a chance? It's Foster. Oh, that was so close. That was our closest chance. Papua New Guinea have gone out with a whimper, and yeah, sad to see, but it happens with smaller sides like this. Pinedo, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah. That's the one I was thinking about. Something like, or Pineda, maybe? Pineda or Pinedo. Papua New Guinea got its name because the explorer who founded it thought the people looked like from Guinea, from South Africa. Sounds kind of racist. It wouldn't be surprising if it was that reason, because back then everybody was like that, weren't they? Back then, sadly. So 3 Guineas have been eliminated already. One of them is still at this World Cup. One of them. And it's Equatorial Guinea. You want to see the group stages? Oh no, hang on. We're already through. We're against Spain. Oh, okay. I thought, hang on. It didn't let me play my last match. It didn't let me play my last match against Egypt. That was the game that I was supposed to play, but it didn't let me play it. But we still drew it anyway. I'll take it. I'll take it. Now we got Spain. So this is your situation in the round of 16. I don't know why the game keeps doing that, but yeah, we'll move past it. England versus Chile, Nigeria versus the Netherlands. We got Argentina versus Uruguay, Italy versus Costa Rica, France versus Greece, Bosnia versus Russia, Croatia versus Germany, and Equatorial Guinea versus Spain. We are doomed. We are doomed. That's going to be costly. Oh, yeah. No, the game didn't glitch. What happened was, because Papua New Guinea had a fixture at the same time as Equatorial Guinea, basically, it made me play the Papua New Guinea match, and then after I played the Papua New Guinea match, it went past the Equatorial Guinea match. It happened with Guinea-Bissau and Nigeria, which I explained at the start of the stream. Basically, I played a match with one of the nations, I think it was Normal Guinea, and it skipped my match against Nigeria, and I lost 4-0 because of it, which is a big oversight from the game. I understand that the fixtures can clash, but it's still BS in terms of the run. So yeah. It might be like they didn't have enough players. Nah, we still got a good number of players on the squad. Equatorial Guinea, technically then, are the king of the Guineas. If you're looking for my run, because Guinea got knocked out, Papua New Guinea got knocked out, and Guinea-Bissau got knocked out. So that means that Equatorial Guinea, by default, because, well, not by default, they got further, are the best Guinea, apparently. According to my little experiment, they are the best Guinea. What happens if I lose against Spain? I will probably I'll probably have to go off, unfortunately. The only reason is because, well, I started this early just in case I got through with all the teams, and sadly we got eliminated with 3 of them. We still hear of Equatorial Guinea. We don't know what's going to happen against Spain, but more than likely I am basically dead, especially with this stamina that we got here. Like, no. Like, this stamina is not going to work. About that, Andy Carroll wasn't Hodgson's fault because he joined after Hodgson was already sacked. Ah, okay. Fair enough. I'll let Roy Hodgson off the hook for that one. Can't believe we paid 50 million for Andy Carroll though. Newcastle really did swindle us. Probably going to lose this because Spain is overrated. Oh yeah, easily. I'm definitely out. Do you remember Wayne Rooney? Oh yeah, everybody remembers Wayne Rooney. What a player. Again, another player that I wish we had for Liverpool, but he hates Liverpool, doesn't he? So he'd never join us. He'd be Everton or Man United. Can't believe last season Chelsea suffered in the Premier League where they won the Champions League in 2021. It was quite funny to see that though. It was quite funny. Not gonna lie. Your predictions for this match is Spain 3, Equatorial Guinea 1. At least you gave me 1 goal, so that's good enough on my part. I'll take that if you're going to give me 1 goal. The form is good. Look at the form for Equatorial Guinea's players. Okay, I think the stamina's gone back up now, I believe. Yes, but Randy is injured. Julio Incisio, yes. That's the Brighton player, right? That you were saying. Is there a winger on this side? No. We've got a lot of strikers, and I guess Jonas Abita has to come on. This Randy guy's got a broken tibia. Never good out of World Cup. Spain 7. I hope they don't beat me by 7 goals to 1. Remember, we're Equatorial Guinea, not Manchester United. In real life, Spain was so bad in the 2014 World Cup. Champions curse, wasn't it? Champions curse. Netherlands really did a number on them, didn't they? In the actual World Cup. Like that Flying Dutchman goal was just like, yeah, Spain are finished now. And I'm fairly sure Chile beat Spain as well, right? I'm fairly sure Chile beat Spain. Here we go then. Potentially the final run, the final match of this Guinea run. Yeah, I thought we did all right considering that Guinea aren't really participating in any World Cups ever. So, you know, I thought that the normal Guinea would push towards the round of 16/quarterfinals, but by surprise, it's been Equatorial Guinea. So we can safely say that Equatorial Guinea is the best Guinea in the world. Even though the normal Guinea did well, but the normal Guinea had a harder group. So, yeah. Also, Equatorial Guinea keeping up their record of being never knocked out in the group stage. A few Equatorial Guinea players play for lower league Spanish clubs. including their Africa Cup of Nations record. That's quite impressive for a nation like Equatorial Guinea. You know, they're sort of a one-star team on this game. We're coming up against a giant Spain. Equatorial Guinea have done their nation proud already. To push it to round of 16, if I win it, that would be amazing. But I doubt it will happen. Very much doubt it. We've got to keep the ball and hope that Spain don't basically have any chances. Already given it away. Fantastic. Through ball. Xavi. And they go for it. And it just P-rolls to the goalkeeper. And, oh, good turn. Remember, this Insu guy was very good in the last few matches. And he could be a bright spark in this one as well. Here's our best chance to get a goal. 100%. That's offside. Hi JM, how you doing?
I think he can time those runs a lot better than that.
San Marino never lost a game at the World Cup. Never conceded a goal at the World Cup. That is very true. In the actual World Cup, they actually haven't. So, you know what? I think that's pretty goated, to be honest. Oh, someone's injured. That's really annoying.
Looks like the kind of knock he can run off, but Jeff Fries will have the low down.
Looks like a twisted knee from down here. You can just
Through ball, David Silva tries, but Equatorial Guinea are like, nah. Just nah. They feel good on the controls as well, Equatorial Guinea. I don't know why, they just feel very good to control. Like, they feel like more like a 3-star team than a 1.5. Maybe because of the form, it's like inflated some of the stats. Look at that. We just managed to keep the ball. And here comes this guy. Go on. I'm just going to shoot. Oh, Casillas. Bit flimsy. Oh, that was close. Equatorial Guinea. Oh, come on. Do the skill move that I wanted to do. Try to hold on until pens. Yeah, sorry, JM. I was a bit earlier today because I expected the stream to be longer than usual. But turned out to be a normal stream, to be honest. Because we been eliminated with 3 of the Guineas. But you never know. We could push it even further. You'd never know. You know, it's not all over. Just because I'm against Spain doesn't mean I'm out. Not yet, anyway. Ah. Said on the mini-map that guy was going through. Offside, right? Yes, thankfully. Right, let's try. Get Guinea back, Equatorial Guinea, I should say. I just keep saying Guinea, like just generally, like, you know, generalizing the whole nation of Equatorial Guinea. It's Equatorial Guinea, not Guinea. They're not the same thing. Come on, get in front of him, please. That was close. And again, oh, Spain, you can't get rid of it. Oh, they're always just quick to get the ball back as soon as I get the ball back. It's been a massive battle. Oh, he just absolutely sold me. Ah, David Silva has scored. And that's 1-0. It could be the end of Equatorial Guinea. It could be. He sold me on that play because I went to go in for the tackle and I pulled out because he did like a little dummy. And yeah, well, you know how it goes. Look, he's like, yeah, dummy due. And yeah, I was, yeah. New Zealand, unbeaten at the World Cup. I always remember them in 2010. I always remember New Zealand in 2010.
Spain will want to take this lead into half time.
Very, very
Terrible time to concede.
decent attempt by New Zealand at trying to get out the group stage.
Xavi. Iniesta. Xavi.
Go on.
Real chance.
Oh, I mean, I had to. I wasn't going to square it because I know that, you know,
Managed to get it.
they would have just cut it out.
They need a bit more composure back there. It's a scruffy sort. The referee blows for the end of the first half, and they score is.
The Spain kit looks horrific. It's not a very nice kit, is it? For a Spain kit, I prefer their red one. I prefer their red one. But I think if we don't get into this game, we'll be out, obviously. If we don't get more shots and stuff, although 2 shots to their 3, we're running out of stamina quite quickly. We might have to bring some role players on to try and help out.
Ready to blow. 45 minutes to find out who goes through to the quarterfinals. One front. Want to withstand the challenge. One front. He really got stuck in there. Won it well.
Tackled by Spain.
Andres Iniesta. Opening here.
Good challenge.
Juvenal.
Oh, didn't pass it to... Ah, that was so unlucky. Again, I missed the challenge. That's a good tackle. Go on.
Has a shot.
Oh,
Wasted chance. Just on his wrong side.
Hey, time to practice. Get both feet going, Kai. That was a lovely chance.
I was so happy that the Philippines beat New Zealand. I'm so glad that they actually got a win at the Women's World Cup. Because, you know, everybody basically said to me that they weren't going to get a win. And I was like, no, they're going to beat New Zealand. You just wait. And it happened. And I was like, yes. So, even though the Philippines didn't go through either, it was still a good result, really, for first World Cup. That is a beauty. That is a beauty. And it's Sui again, or Sue, or however you say it. That is a beautiful ball. What a ball that is. Come on. What a ball. That was one of the best passes of the stream. 100%. What a ball that was. I saw him running. I was like, yeah, why not? And then got in behind and smacked it in. Now we're competitive. At least it's competitive.
That's what it's all about. That's what then takes the pressure off and allows him just to slot that in the back of the net.
And Sue is the best player of the stream. He's been the best player out of the whole Guineas. Like all the Guineas. I don't know what I'm doing here, so just whack it upfield. Oh, that was close.
Not the best of contacts. He's better on the other side.
Yeah, that foot isn't his strongest point, I'm afraid.
It's hard to contain Spain, but maybe, just maybe, a moment of madness can happen here, and this could be it. Oh my god, that's gone in! It's 2-1! That, I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. It just p-rolled in. I thought Cassius was going to save that. Remember, this is not on like easy or anything like that. It's on world class, even though not quite legendary, but still quite hard. And yeah, Equatorial Guinea here are just like, yeah, we're the best team in the world. Bit lucky the defender lost his man there. Incredible. Equatorial Guinea 2, Spain 1. We're gonna do it with Equatorial Guinea. I feel it. If we beat Spain, our form would be just so good. It would be unreal.
You know, you play against teams like this and it just might have a
No. Get out! Oh, Juan Fran just went through and just like... What a game though. 2-1. Couldn't tackle Juan Fran there. Couldn't tackle him.
You can end up scoring a goal. He got a bit of luck. So what?
Still anybody's game. It's 2-2.
Possession being contested here.
The erratic passing of Spain. I don't want to press the B button in the box. I really don't. Because I know that the Spanish players will go down. Look at Ensu here. He's like, yeah, I'm fast. I'm a quick dude. What are you going to do about it? Yes! Come on! This is amazing. This is probably one of the best matches of the run. Anybody who's stuck around for the past 3 hours to see this, yeah, you've been rewarded. You've been rewarded. Look at that. 3-2. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Equatorial Guinea have really cemented themselves as the best Guinea. They have to be. They scored 3 against Spain.
Seen the Spanish coach shaking his head from time to time in this second half. What has happened to his team since the break?
Refs allow the Spanish the advantage.
Sergio Busquets.
Silva.
Juan Fran.
I bet you Spain do score. I bet you they do. I bet you they do. Like, I can really guarantee that there'll be some last minute BS on the cards. Ooh, okay. Just hold it. Just hold it. It's fine. We can hold it for as long as possible. Yes! All the naysayers have been doubted and proven wrong. Proven wrong. Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea have done it. All the naysayers that said in the stream that I couldn't do it. Boom. 3-2. Have some of that. Love it. Confirmed. Equatorial Guinea, the best Guinea of all time. The best Guinea of all time. What a game that was. That is a solid game. That is solid. And look, it was quite a close game, to be honest, on the stat sheet. Spain had 7, had 4 on target. I had 6 and 4 on target. Yeah, so that was very good. Equatorial Guinea are the best Guinea. And now our reward for that is Germany. Thanks for that game. Thanks for that, for giving me Germany. We're the smallest side left in this World Cup. Literally, there's only big teams in there now. There's not an awful lot I can really do for the stamina of this team as we go forward. We're going to have to do some defending drills to stop Germany. These are the champions, by the way. Like, what are we supposed to do against Germany? I won't go that far. I got pretty lucky against Spain, to be honest. That header, it could have either gone wide or high, but luckily it went in. Oh, dude, really? Okay. How am I missing that challenge and retry the drill? I need the stat increases. Why is this guy like content on screwing me over? Guinea, please don't do this in the actual match. Please don't do that in the actual match. Germany versus Equatorial Guinea in the quarterfinals. So, pretty decent. This Elon guy, though, if he's not on form, which he isn't. He needs to come off because his stamina is down. And I'd rather have Kanate anyway. He's better. Okay. Oh, thank you, Bowser. Thank you so much for the dollar. Thank you, or euro, I should say, really. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Just to let you know that I'm halfway through your Germany run you requested the other day. So yeah, thank you so much. I'm halfway through it. I'm having a good time with Germany, as you probably already know, because Germany are an elite team. Right, Germany versus Equatorial Guinea. Let's see what we can do. If Sweden can beat USA and Japan, then Equatorial Guinea could beat Spain and Germany. Imagine if Equatorial Guinea did qualify for a World Cup and actually beat nations like that. They came pretty close, didn't they, to qualifying for a World Cup? Wasn't it like 2018 or 2022 that they came quite close? Not entirely sure. Yeah, that Germany run will be out within, I don't know, the next 2 or 3 weeks or so on sort of like schedule and stuff. Because I promised people I'd do United States after Canada, so we've got to do that first. Oh, come on, Germany. We got to beat them. This is 2014 Germany, and obviously they were champions in 2014. The game updated right after they won the World Cup, so they're gonna have like the best stats and stuff like that out of most of the teams in this game. Germany's golden era ends in 2017. I thought it was 2018, maybe like straight after the World Cup. I thought I was like, gone, sort of thing. 2018 World Cup. I am sweating so badly. I think I'm gonna get knocked out here, but you know, not a bad Guinea run in the end. I thought I was gonna go out all in the group stages. We pushed one of the smallest Guineas, one of the smallest Guineas to the quarterfinal. That's an achievement. That's very, very good achievement, I think. And we could do it again. Go on. Seems like Equatorial Guinea are in some sort of like form or whatever, like some ridiculous form. They're so good to play as. It's Meta Ozil though. Good challenge. Oh, what? He just took it away. I made it to round 3 on your World Cup qualification. Nice one, dude. World Cup qualifying on 2014. It can be a long and grueling task with smaller nations, but it's so much fun. Like when you actually get the team going. Oh, what a ball. If only I got in behind a little bit faster, it might have been better. Oh, hang on. Go on. Push. Oh, it's always too like long, the run. Huh? Hang on. Abina has scored against Germany, and that is 1-0. Yes, he found himself in a pocket of space, and somehow he scored. Equatorial Guinea, of all nations. Look at that. Look how much space there was. That's incredible. I can't believe Germany gave up that much space. I cannot believe it.
Possibilities here. Look who's on the ball. He can score from anywhere.
Yeah, you need to close him down. Don't give him an opportunity to shoot.
Crossed in, headed away. I'm feeling confident now. And I don't want to be cocky about it, but I am feeling very confident. And that's good when you feel good with a team like this, like a smaller team like this. Oh, I tried to do it again, but the defender was wise to it. Even scoring against Germany is something. It's something. Even if we go out, it is something. Oh, ref, really? Just let it bounce off his chest. That was weird. Got it back. Equatorial Guinea. Still got it back. This is what I mean. They seem like they're just in a very good run of form. Obviously they are from beating Spain, but they feel really good to play on right now. I'm actually getting in front of them and stopping them. Let's go all the way. I hope so. Wouldn't that be an amazing end to the stream if I can just win it all with Equatorial Guinea? Even getting to the semi-finals, because that's guaranteed top 4. And getting top 4 with one of the Guineas would exceed all my expectations. Unpopular opinion, but for me, Thomas Müller is better than Mesut Ozil. You would have played Thomas Müller, like, in this situation? Thomas Müller is very underrated, in my opinion. People don't really talk about him enough. Everybody keeps talking about Ozil, but they don't really talk that much about Thomas Müller, really. Not in the same light as Ozil. Look at this play. We're just like, yep. We're passing it around. We're going to cross that in and push it out. Oh, my back is hurting from carrying Equatorial Guinea all the way to the quarterfinal. I'm literally carrying the whole nation of Equatorial Guinea. Imagine how heavy that would be. You can never hold on to the ball for more than 5 seconds on this game. Oh no. Yes. Come on. Through ball? No? Okay, Boateng's got it. Oh, I keep missing tackles by an inch. It's very annoying. That's what we had in the Spain match. Get it, goalkeeper? Thank you. Good punch away. Very good, strong punch. Come on. Make that run. Huh? Go on. That would have been so much dreamland. That would have been so much like a dreamland there. 1-0 at half-time. Equatorial Guinea still leading. Could have had 2. Would have stunned Germany. Yeah, you're probably right, Bowser, to be fair. Müller does have a better mentality. And that's why he's still good to this day. Oh, why did that player turn into that guy? I am literally all over Germany, pretty much. Like, defensively and attacking-wise as well, most of the time, I've actually dealt with them quite nicely. And he's a good leader of young players. That's very true. Very, very true. Good role model to have on any team. I'm not getting a look in here, really, am I? Marco Reus. It's a good play by Germany. It feels like they want to do something. That is BS. I'm just going to say it. That's BS. Goalkeeper had that in his hands, and because Miroslav Klose is like a master header of the ball, he heads it out of the Equatorial Guinea's keeper's hands and heads it in. Oh, wait. Okay, well, we're going to have to deal with it. It's 1-1, and yeah. Well, let's just hope that Germany don't do that again, or anything similar by that fact. I was wondering how long it would take for Germany to actually score, and I got my answer quite fast.
play there, had to make the interception. Royce.
You made me. I'm 67 rated. That seems about right. If you want to be
Schmelzer.
like semi-realistic.
Looking to create something here. Germany have got men forward.
Good challenge.
Taken off him.
Germany are not letting me have room to breathe. This is the kind of Germany that we kind of know and love. And again, he out-headed my player when he was behind the thing. What? Damn. Okay, well, Germany just spamming crosses like I spam on the Oval Town live streams. They know what's up.
Now they've got to make the opposition work.
Match restarts. It's now 2 goals to 1.
It would have been nice to go to the semis, but I doubt we will, to be fair. Not on this kind of thing. I don't know. Oh. Another underrated player, Sami Khedira? Yes, absolutely. I do love Khedira. You'd be pleased to know that on my 2010 run, no, not really any spoilers, but he's been doing so well for me. Like, he's been doing bits for me. And remember, Khedira back in 2010 was like a youngster. I think he was like 21 years old, I believe. So, yeah, it's nice to use players like that when they're at youth level. Oh my god. I don't think I'm going to win this one, boys. Or even draw it. Germany cheesed their way by using Miroslav Klose.
Well, you can see why Miroslav Klose has won the Golden Boot in...
Just go all out attack. It doesn't matter. Do it. We have to try and do something in these last minutes. Actually, I don't know if it's too late, but we could probably put on a couple of players. It's probably too late, to be fair. That guy's got 3 stamina. No way am I going through with him. Let's put on Alberto for this guy. And no, we're not going to take off Insui because he's so good. Let's put on that guy. He was good in the last match.
To settle things down and keep the lead. Germany have played with typical determination.
Come on. Foul him. It doesn't matter. Foul him.
To withstand the challenge.
Crossed in again. Okay, well, that's game over. A closer hat-trick. A hat-trick of headers. Germany spamming the crosses. And that's 3-1. That's dirty, Germany. That's dirty, but fair enough. You know, when you got a player like Closer up top, you're going to do it, aren't you? At least we got this far. Ah, why did that animation kick in?
So it's 3 goals to 1. Time is running out. Just a couple of more minutes now.
Oh, come on.
How many time is there going to be? The board is up. It's 2 minutes.
Crossed in, headed away. That will be it for Equatorial Guinea's run, sadly. But we've established that Equatorial Guinea are the best Guinea in the world. Out of the 4 Guineas that exist in the world, they are the best Guinea. But Germany are just too big for Equatorial Guinea. It's offside, and that's game over, I believe, once we kick this one away. There we go. There we go. Germany eliminate Equatorial Guinea, but you know what? I'm not that sad about that. I'm really happy that I pushed Equatorial Guinea to the quarterfinals, their best ever finish at a World Cup. Not bad. Not bad at all. Losing to a team like Germany, there's no shame in that. No shame at all, especially when you're a smaller side like Equatorial Guinea. And even scoring against Germany, I'll take that any day. I'll take that. We caught them napping at the back at the start. But sadly, Miroslav Klose is just a little bit too good. No problem, file name. It's okay. So we'll see who wins the World Cup. We'll look at the stats, and then I guess we'll wrap it up because, yeah, that was the Guinea run. England won the World Cup against Argentina. Come on, England. This England team is so overpowered, man. They're so overpowered. They went on to win the 2014 World Cup yet again in another stream or video that I do with them. That's quite incredible. Miroslav Klose got top goal scorer of 5 goals. That's quite low for a World Cup. Wayne Rooney got best player. And Akim Fayev got the best goalkeeper award. Is there any way to see team of the tournament? Maybe there is or there isn't. I don't know. Gomez got the best assists. Those stats don't really matter. Where is it? I don't think this game does team of the tournament. I don't think it does. Not like 2014 does. I mean, you've got statistics there. Team stats? No, that's just normal teams. Okay, it doesn't actually do that. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So, unfortunately, guys, that is the end of the Guinea run and the end of the stream. I'm sorry that I started it earlier and, you know, finished it slightly earlier, but I didn't know how long this was going to take. Desperately unlucky with some of the Guineas in there. You know, Guinea-Bissau getting knocked out on goal difference, essentially. Papua New Guinea didn't even have a chance. And Equatorial Guinea going all the way to the quarterfinals to lose to Germany. Beating Spain in the process, that's very, very good. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head off now. I'm going to have my dinner and settle down early and come back on Sunday. I'm not sure what we're going to do on Sunday. I'll figure it out. So it could be a surprise. I don't know. But thank you so much for joining the stream today. Thank you so much for the donation, Bowser. That was very kind of you. Thank you for everybody who liked the stream, commented, talked to me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys again for the next stream or video. See you later, guys.